Just camaraderie. It's so good to see you all again. We're excited to get rolling into another fun session. So I saw that we got Amy, Tab, Grace in the chat. If you're all in the chat, hey everybody, it's so good to see you all again.
Hello.
Feel free to pop in there, say stuff. I want to see if maybe I might want to turn that down.
Yeah, a little bit.
Woo!
Just a little bit.
D&D time.
D&D
time.
Skirbity.
Yeah, not too many announcements or anything I need to say today. The big one is that I have added our first one-shot to the Patreon. So if you want to pop on down to the Patreon, basically a little session that we had about a month back, I wrote into a one-shot D&D format. You can find that PDF available for $3 on our Patreon. So if you wanted to go and purchase that, you can play it yourself. Yeah, and that I'm going to be planning. What I meant to say is, you want to play that again?
Yeah.
You will.
You want to have as much fun as us?
Only $3.
$3.
You want to play in the land of Corrmeryl?
It's pocket change.
Oh yeah, in our world of Corrmeryl.
Hi, Granny.
Hello from Texas.
You could be your own Bugsby. You could be your own Nox.
Yes.
Yeah, you could.
What about Lumynaria? No, you can't be Lumynaria and you can't be Marlys.
There is only one Lumynaria.
There's only one. There's a lot of Noxes. Noxes.
That's right.
Yeah.
You can have yourself say, why did you do that?
Yes.
Right. It didn't come out good.
No.
It didn't.
No.
What do you do this real quick?
Uh-oh.
There we go. I couldn't see Steven. There we go. All right, everybody. So with that being said, go ahead and grab your cozy on beverage.
Cozy on
Cuddle
beverage.
on in.
Cozy on B-roll.
Cheers, y'all.
You didn't get a cheers.
Oh,
I got you.
And last time we were here. With every butcher down except for Marlys, they finally got a moment to breathe and notice that Delwinger that you had fought shrunk down in size, the Delwyn vines falling off of its body, and regained the facial features of one Logan Gareth.
Oh yeah, no one's told me yet.
You're not ready.
I don't know.
You're about to
You're not
find out
ready.
here.
I don't know.
Sorry. Recalling that when realizing that he now is not dead, but in fact unconscious, to be able to maintain that facial feature, Scar called upon Peggy to help them escape before everyone could come back to that battle.
Hold on.
Then
Did you guys?
expression.
No, you didn't.
We were gone with you.
I know we were gone, but like, we're getting the recap of what happened now.
Recap of what happened.
Oh my god. Okay, sorry. I'm like,
Seeing. After Scar began to bandage up Nox, calling for Peggy, and then seeing Marlys' expression, their eyes on this Delwinger now turned to Logan. She looked down, realizing that he was still alive, and pulled her bow on him. She stated he's a liability, that Nayda's grasp can't be quite pried off of him. In a conversation, realized that she had, in fact, been trying to help his brother pull him out of Nayda's grasp, much in the same way that your mother had helped you, but it failed.
And I said, that's fair.
And that no matter what, at this point, he could not be pulled completely out of her. And so, with Marlys' okay, she put 2 more arrows into his unconscious body, ending his life. Before Meg showed up, gathered up all the butchers, and they traveled to the Feywild. And now you learned what
that sucks.
I made you guys leave the room for.
Oh no!
oh man!
Darn it!
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Churn Milk Peg and Scar stabilized the unconscious butchers before Scar left for the night, telling Marlys to get some sleep. Marlys asked Peg for some advice, and she produced a tapestry of the Feywild overtaking Unodinas, the delight tree covering almost the entire city, with only the docks free of its grasp, and in the waters a great dragon turtle maw. She then sewed into the tapestry a great battle between Maw and the Kraken, before snipping the water from the rest and handing it to Marlys while she vanished. Marlys finally got some sleep, but in their dream dreamed of the battle between Maw and the Kraken, and next morning woke up feeling quite weakened. The whole party got up, learned about what happened the night before, to some degree, and decided to find Scar while exploring this treetop village of Llwynwych. Eventually, they made their way to a fighting school where Scar was teaching some sprites her techniques. Nox managed to speak to her a little bit about getting Maw's help in the upcoming fights, while Bugsby was approached by a doppelganger.
We did some Meisner technique.
Yes, did some Meisner technique.
That's right.
They also learned that time moves a little bit wonky in this area, usually quite a bit slower than the material plane, and we're told to come back in a couple hours while Scar figured out how to get them back into the right place. Bugsby spoke to the doppelganger. Eventually, the party traveled to the treetop, worked out a few puzzles that were given to them by that doppelganger before Bugsby came back into contact with the doppelganger, who produced a powerful weapon called a Sylvan-thorn, the Whisper of Oblivion.
So cool.
At which point, Lumynaria walked up to that doppelganger and slapped him
That's
in
right.
the face.
That's right.
I mean,
After which
deservedly,
he-
I think.
Fell through the canopy, disappearing from your view.
It didn't come back.
Can I pause it for a quick second? There is something going on because it's not just them. I double checked, and there is it's a slight stop and go happening.
Okay.
Not sure.
Have some jitteriness in the
Where
in the stream?
it'll kind of stop and then come back.
Yeah, I
and
was
it's
checking that.
cutting in and out.
Well, I scared him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Now he's gonna run away.
Bebop
I
bee.
was gonna clap him, but I didn't want to get him all over my hands.
I get it. Not like this situation I have with this Play-Doh.
You could have hit it
Mine
with the
isn't
Play-Doh
doing it.
sticks to him, and then
I think it's.
Oh, ruin that Play-Doh.
It seems better now on
Yep.
my end, but it was
That was a
doing.
bug play.
Yeah.
Well, let us know if it continues.
it also is storming in Texas
Yeah.
where
Yeah.
they're at. So,
Yeah, but we
But
also
it was-
having some
Yeah.
issues.
Tab
Yeah.
said
so.
too.
well, we also are getting bad Wi-Fi issues as well. So.
Oh.
So-
well,
So
who
are we
knows?
actually? Well, our Wi-Fi was
Well,
out
but
for
now
like-
Yeah,
your
but-
mom
but
said
Lloyd's
something,
grandma
so
also
yeah,
said-
so maybe
And
maybe
and-
it is.
Maybe
Alright.
stop the stream and restart it.
Restart
or-
it?
maybe
Um,
restart the internet.
Well, I just plugged in the hard line. So
Copy.
we'll
Okay.
see
It
if
should be fine.
That should help.
Adjusts it.
Yeah.
I've noticed some issues with that as well
Okay.
sometimes. So just keep us informed. Let us know. Pop in that chat if you continue to have issues. Hopefully that clears up. How's it now, everybody?
Hurry it
Just in
up.
case they can't hear us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, hello. Just double checking.
Well,
this
it's
is working.
grandmommy.
Yeah.
Are we good?
Kyle's real mommy. Are we good?
Yeah, Maria's real.
Better. There we go.
My,
Better?
My mummy.
Great.
Wait, you
All
said
right. Well, then
Louie's
we're gonna go ahead and
grandmommy,
move
so I
forward
said-
here.
My mummy.
Maddox's grandmommy.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
better.
Everyone
I
say
think you
better.
said my real mummy.
It must be better.
Oh, you did.
I did. And my
And my
axe.
And
my granny and my axe.
All right,
And
so-
my bow.
As the rapier called Sylvan-thorn gets handed off to you, the doppelganger gets slapped in the face and kind of vanishes from sight. The door that you had just been doing that puzzle with disappears, and with it, that brilliance had come.
we were so. Nox, we were so
I was
smart.
so smart for
we
a
were
second.
so smart.
Where
you feel
are
like we
we?
had like galaxy
You're
brain.
at the top of the tree.
Still,
Yes.
I see.
I don't remember what a galaxy is now. I feel
know.
like I would have 5 minutes ago.
I mean, like I know because I knew before, but I really understood like the intricacies.
Like, I
and,
felt like I
string
was
theory
Celos or
and-
something.
Yeah.
Is
exactly.
anyone else going to talk about the fact that I'm kind of getting tired of people fucking with our brains and minds and stuff? People are mind controlling. People are creating illusions. Like, why can't anyone just be upfront about everything?
That's true. It would be nice
I'm
if
pretty
people would
upfront,
just.
I thought.
Yeah.
I'd say so. I mean, like it would be nice
It would be nice, yeah.
if that was the world. I mean, we can only lead by example, right? Of
Right.
just saying exactly
Yeah.
what's going on, how we're feeling at all times, and
What happened when
we're
we were sleeping.
experiencing. Just being like really good communicators
Yeah.
Correct.
would be excellent.
You know how they can be in the Fae, though. It's,
Well, you know.
Right,
I think we
So
should
can
just
you
not
let it-
trust anyone anymore.
What about each other?
No, we can trust each other.
We can
I just,
definitely trust each other.
I just mean
Right?
strangers.
We can trust each other.
I just mean strangers. Like, why did you chase after this person you've known for 2 seconds? Oh, that's
so you're
bad.
Oh, so you don't trust me?
Hey,
then?
God.
No,
Is this the same tree that we climbed up?
Oh yeah, this is Llwynwych. The entire little village here is in this one giant tree.
May I go try to look for the owl?
Yeah.
Also, I mean, what did we learn when we went up there? We saw the
here.
delight tree, or while we're
Dirty
here,
20
we saw the
survival.
delight tree. We learned that I could figure out how to be Churn Milk Peg just based on a description that you guys gave me. That's right. And then I just do it.
Oh, that's right. Oh my God. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Should I stay like this until we find her?
It's really not the greatest representation, but
I'm kind of into it.
As you all are doing the conversing,
you should be
you realize
married.
Nox is actually no longer in the canopy or on top like you all.
As I start to follow it, I will have grabbed Lumynaria.
Great. You see that the owl has kind of remained just under the canopy, like in the branches just below. As soon as you pop your head down, there it is.
And I pull Lumynaria. I'm like, come on.
What?
The owl. This was the whole
Yes,
reason. I'm
oh
sorry.
my God, that's my owl.
We left,
Yes,
so
yes.
I found the owl.
Can I stick my head down?
You see the owl begins to kind of like hop from branch to branch, leading you just a little bit further away from the buildings and the people in this little town,
I mimic the
out
owl.
towards the outskirts of that tree.
Hold on. This is literally what I was just talking about. I can't. We don't know if this.
You're right, but this got Certus's crest. Your whole thing is you always never get to go see Certus, so I found Certus for you.
Yeah, you were having like a whole conversation.
Like, we can postpone the not going and following random shit for like 5 minutes, and then we can have it be like.
What if
action.
this is the random shit that we follow that gets us killed?
Well, that's why we start after this one.
Yeah, that's right.
Because this one is your one. You never get to do your one. We always go follow our shit.
That's true. We
so
follow our
I
hearts.
found your shit. So here's your shit. So go follow it. So if something goes wrong, we can blame you and you not blame us.
Right. Just my luck. The one time that I follow my shit is going to be the time it blows up in my face. Absolutely. Let's do it.
No. Would Certus do that to you?
I don't know.
Certus.
Well, there's only
Certus
one way to
represents
find
the
out.
truth, right?
Well,
So
Well,
this can.
Balance.
balance. Yeah, it doesn't
Violence.
necessarily. There's good and bad to balance. Anyways, is the owl still just staring at us?
Oh yeah. How long does Speak with Animals last?
10 minutes.
10 minutes? Yeah, you can't hear it anymore. But
Well, no,
just sitting there just
it looks like a lot cannot be heard.
Alright, so I got everything restarted. We restarted our internet, restarted all the applications.
Our brains.
We restarted our brains. And now we're just, once again, just let us know if and when there's any more issues popping up, because we want to make sure that we have a good show for you. We have fun. We want to make sure you have fun. Alright, so
Maybe it's still.
where we were at,
It's pretty dumb to live.
the two of you had popped back down through the canopy, seeing that owl kind of flying off and then just popping a little bit further away from you each time. Lumynaria, you have some reticence about following?
I don't want this to be the bad thing, but okay. You're right, Nox. Let's follow this owl. I'm just hoping it doesn't come to bite me in the face.
You know,
Well, I hope that owl doesn't bite you in the face.
at the end of the day, if it does, not saying it will, because it won't, obviously.
We'll kill it.
No.
No.
Well, what I'm saying is, you can finally join our group of fuck-ups. Right,
That's
team?
right.
Oh, you're right. I can't wait to be a fuck up like the rest of you.
Listen,
Yeah.
it's
It's
okay
great.
to make mistakes.
Yeah, and then you can be like, oh, well, I made a mistake, so
Yeah.
now we're all equal
Yeah,
again.
Like,
Yeah.
for example, I stabbed someone in the leg.
Multiple
Yeah,
times.
never gonna
I'm
let
having
that
a
one
hard
down.
time remembering what you did that was a mistake.
Me
He
too.
charged into that Nayda fight by himself
one.
and
Yeah.
almost got taken over.
Marlys,
Yeah,
lied
Marlys
by
lied.
omission,
Yeah,
like
lied
a lot
a lot.
to us, and then
And
learned,
it's-
but learned
That's
from their
true.
mistakes,
Right.
not to ever do it again.
Yeah,
Has been
they've
completely
been so
upfront.
honest
And
to
that-
us for so long.
And then
It's
don't
been
say
so
something, You should
nice.
probably bring it up quickly if there's
Correct.
But there's obviously not, because Marlys would never do that
Would
again.
never do
So-
we know.
Because we know Marlys wouldn't do it again. So Lumynaria, you have to
To
do
the
it.
owl.
To the owl.
Everything I do
Yeah.
is for the benefit of us.
What do you mean? You're hiding something else, Marlys?
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying that I've made no bad choices.
All
To
right.
the owl. And I thought I was the righteous one.
As you go popping through all the fall, don't you?
No,
I do.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. Kyle has it, but or Knox has it, but lost sound again.
Boo.
Everyone, no sound?
Yeah,
Can anybody hear us?
beep up.
Interesting, because I'm showing that the sound is still working on the computer, but
No, I'm
I
getting
hear sound.
sound. I'm getting sound on.
All right.
Okay.
Weird. Very weird.
So weird to hear.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so my question is,
That's so weird.
if I start to fall, can I like activate my cloak that lets
You're
me
not
fly?
gonna fall. It's fine.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna fall, but
Yeah.
True.
I'm gonna.
all right.
You
So
can-
who's flying and who's
I'm flying with.
great? So the two of you, can I have you both roll an acrobatics?
Don't you get?
I'm not proficient in it.
Oh, so it's not a 10.
What do we got?
I was 7.
10? Oof.
As you jump onto that first next branch, Marlys manages to jump just slightly, slip over the side, managing to catch yourself before you fall all the way over. Bugsby,
No.
you reach back, and just you have your sides of your fingers just scrape down the side of the branch as you now plummet.
Yeah, I just activate the old flyers. I just
For
don't
about
want.
6 seconds of falling, you
Marlys, you're an old person. How much could you possibly weigh?
Yeah, I have that number on me at all times. Like, what do you mean?
Well, like I'm trying to figure out
Why?
if I'm strong enough to carry you. While like,
I don't need to be carried.
okay, I'm just gonna zoom past you then.
as you
Kick
all are
stones then.
flying a little bit further. Marlys now just barely able to hold on to a couple different branches. You begin to see as you come around the corner a what looks like a stone statue, about maybe 200-300 feet off, holding those scales in one hand, and then the owl ends up landing on a branch a little bit closer. But Marlys, can I have you roll one more acrobatics for me?
No. Oh, yay. That's 23.
23.
Thank you.
Getting a little bit of a handle of things, you're able to just kind of easily now, figuring it out, hopping from branch to branch.
Yeah.
Leave it to
As
the
you land
senior
on,
of
like,
the
a little
group to just
platform
be
that's
super
about
dexterous.
120 feet or so from the statue off in the distance. On this branch, you do see like a little plank of wood that seems to be tacked on that says, "Justice is swift and precise. Those wishing to practice it must prove their conviction." And under the under the plaque is a lever.
Oh, hell yeah. I pull it.
Pull the lever. As soon as you do,
Wrong lever.
you see like planks of wood descend out of the branches and like the leaves above, just kind of like floating down, some floating up from them underneath, rope unfurling from the other side and coming to the side that you are, making a wooden like rope bridge. It seems
So
to start
cool.
on your side and extends out to the other. For a few seconds, you see the close side begins to fall down. The
Speed test.
rope begins to furl itself back up again.
And it goes to a small platform 120 feet away?
Yes, 120 feet away.
You can't fly?
You want to try?
No.
I will. Let's see what happens.
Oh, God.
So Bugsby, with his wings of, or your what?
It's a cloak of
Yeah, the cloak of
feathers
feather.
that lets me fly.
Can I ready my lasso?
Sure.
Ready your lasso.
Yeah.
That's smart. Okay.
You begin to fly over.
Yeah.
Nothing happens. You're able to fly with ease over to the other side.
So easy, a Bugsby could do it.
Is there anything over there?
Oh, is there anything over there?
You see the statue up close. But besides that, it's just another platform with a statue on it.
I want to investigate it a little bit
Sure,
more.
roll me an investigation. We're in our
You
comp.
said this was hot. It was not. Not hot.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Is that any better or is that worse?
At one.
Well, it was hotter than that, I guess.
I see nothing. In fact, I get a splinter while I'm looking.
Sorry. You can go first.
Nice.
How long did it take for it to furl back up?
The first 6 seconds, it took the entire 6 seconds to open all the way up, and the entire next 6 seconds or so to furl all the way back up. It seems to start on your end while it opens up, and then collapse from your end back.
Oh.
Cool.
All right.
Yes, you have 2 rounds to get across.
Great. I say, I put my hands on in like a ready sprint position. I go, all right, Lumynaria, pull the lever.
And I go, woo. I'm going to turn my head a little and I kick it. So I'm still an owl.
Yes.
I'm still an owl.
All right, you begin to run.
Yeah.
As fast.
I dash.
You're dashing.
Yeah.
Perfect. As you dash across, can I have you make an acrobatics check for me?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You, about 45 feet in, as you step, one of the planks cracks under your foot. You feel yourself starting to lose your balance. You catch yourself the other foot and be able to keep yourself going. How far can you run?
100 feet.
100 feet? You outpace the bridge. You
I'll-
get to about
I'll
80 feet before
I'll slow up a tad.
it's not finished building itself.
Okay, I'll slow up a little bit then.
Second round. You have the last 40 feet here. Can I have you roll me one more
Sure.
acrobatics check?
Ooh. Let me double check something real fast. Because I think I get advantage on it. But just so I don't give myself advantage.
Can I
for
ready
no
an
reason.
action? Or is it too late?
What was it that you wanted to do?
I want to be ready to jump, like, fly down and grab Nox
If he falls.
if he falls.
How fast is your speed?
60 feet.
60 feet? I'll allow it.
9.
The second plank catches your foot in it, and you feel yourself fall. As you do, the bridge sways out from underneath you, and you are now plummeting down.
Can I use my lasso to try to lasso the bridge?
Sure.
Okay, I'm ready.
What would that be, an attack roll?
Yeah.
23.
23. Easily, you turn back around and, like Indiana Jones.
Can I try to
The
use
bridge.
my momentum to swing and then let go and try to make it to the platform?
Sure. You're using the athletics check you already rolled, or the acrobatics.
Ready to get you, bud.
I feel like this is a second acrobatics check but it's okay. Okay, well, so I'm just dangling.
You want another acrobatics check? I'll give you another acrobatics check. Go ahead.
I'll take it. Nat 20.
Dead ass.
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
You catch.
Dun, 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 dun.
Actually, can you describe? I want you to describe this one for me.
You know, if I'm running, I was like, okay, I gotta slow up. I'm thinking too hard now about running too fast, and then as I catch my foot, I fall. I say shit, and I pick my lasso. I hang it. I swing, and I land right next to Bugsby, and I bow.
I applaud you.
Yeah.
and I go. I poop just a little bit,
I mean, understandable. I would too, frankly.
just a tad.
There is something beautifully ironic about that. Like, you thinking too much about it kind of takes away from the conviction of it. So you just needed to like stop thinking and just fucking do it, man. I mean, that was the most Certus.
You both start to see this statue begin to glow a little bit, almost giving off an ethereal light.
Is it good vibes or bad vibes?
Not bad vibes, as far as you can tell.
Bugsby, you gotta go back and do the bridge.
Really?
Yeah. Did it do anything when you got here the first time?
No, I just thought maybe it started glowing because there were more of us over here. Like, it needed all four of us.
No.
You think it's...
You
think it's because I need to...
You remember what the board said?
Huh?
You remember what the board said?
The board?
The board.
Oh, the board.
The board.
Sorry, I don't speak perfect English or common.
Board?
You don't know what a board is?
A board.
You know what a board is?
Wow. All right, while Maria's catching her breath, anyone else want to try it?
Yeah. How do you...
Sorry. Okay, fine. I will go back. Oh, that really caught me. I don't know why.
You gonna try it?
Yeah.
All right. What's your speed?
Oh, regular?
Yeah.
30.
30? Yeah. Okay.
But it doesn't need to be me first. It can be. I'm just still catching up from Bort.
Whoever wants to go next.
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
All right.
I shift into a dire wolf now.
Ooh. What's the speed of that?
Much better than my 30. It is 50. 50 feet.
Are you dashing the first round or no?
No, I'm just gonna. I'm believing in my conviction. I can make it across. She's given me the tools that I need, so I shift into a wolf for the first time. This is all very new to me still, so I don't shift perfectly. But I just kind of like look around. I'm like, okay, that worked.
Begin to run. I want you to roll the acrobatics at advantage since you're not.
Is that strength?
Acrobatics is dexterity.
Perfect.
But you get advantage because you're not dashing.
8? No.
It would say skills.
8. Oh, proficiency there, but no.
8?
8.
You catch your foot as you're going.
I'm not used to 4 feet.
Not used to 4 feet. It's like too many feet for you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Especially on these little wooden slats. I'm not pacing properly.
You begin to fall.
That's fair.
As you fall through, anything you're gonna do?
I'd probably just close my eyes and just be like, all right, Certus, I believe in you. I mean, this is your thing.
You fall, plummeting through space, landing hard on your side. You take 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Sick.
And as you stand back up, shake it off, you realize you're back on that starting platform.
Cool.
Okay.
Could be worse.
You want to try it again? Or does someone else want to go?
Do you want to go first, Marlys, or next, Marlys?
I can go next, I guess.
I'm on the other side. Y'all can do it.
All right, Marlys, are you dashing or not?
Yes.
All right, straight roll then. Acrobatics.
23.
23. You have your feet so well underneath you. You figured it out when you were hopping from tree to tree, running across. You easily jump over that front one. The bridge is still constructing itself. You feel it falling from behind you. One more acrobatics for me.
11.
11. You will also catch your foot right towards the end. You are, at this point, about 20 feet from that other platform when you catch your foot. Is there anything you can do to try and...
Yeah. Wait, so I'm
You're about 20 feet away.
20 feet away.
You catch your foot as the bridge is starting to collapse around you. What do you do?
Can I whip out my tentacle? Is there anything to grab onto?
Oh, yeah, it's a branch over there.
Yeah. Wrap
yeah.
that tentacle.
Exactly
Even
what
I
I was
had the
thinking.
same thought.
Oh yeah, I was like tentacle, man, tentacle.
I was like, I'm about to lasso you,
If
so
you
if you'll
ever
figure
had
something
a
out.
moment for a good
So-
tentacle, it's now.
Correct me if I'm wrong. The tentacle's 10 feet, isn't it?
Yeah, that's your
Yes, 10
that's your
feet.
reach, right?
What's the lasso's reach?
I don't know.
It's probably not.
Probably
fit.
team it.
I mean, it depends on how
Can I have
long my rope is, which I'd
Team
say
it.
about 50.
How long
like
is your
10,
trick
15
dance
feet.
lasso?
Mine are not for actually lassoing things.
I feel like they're like 20 feet.
But yeah, like 20, 30.
Yeah.
But
I feel
you,
like-
yeah.
Roughly about
Why don't I have
double.
both of you? Yeah. Roll a, essentially an attack roll.
No.
Did you roll a 3?
Yeah.
No.
But that's a 12 for me.
Wait, hold on. Before I know whether they've succeeded or not, you got a 12. What did you get?
Can I reckless attack?
I got a 7.
Okay,
That's a.
I think I can work with that.
27.
27 now?
Yeah.
Great.
I will use my cosmic omen.
Okay.
A charge of my cosmic omen to help Marlys.
Thank you.
It's a.
Technically, they have advantage to
I
hit
get a
me.
reaction to roll a d6.
But they're not hitting me. It's hitting last, so it doesn't count.
I only get to give you a 3. Sorry, I don't know if that helps.
What's
What
that bring it up to?
10, right?
10.
10.
Yeah.
And you got a 23?
No, 27.
27.
Yeah.
Want to share
So-
some of that?
Yeah, I'd say because...
It totals
Yeah,
like a high
because
number.
The two of you are trying to hit each other, essentially.
And the
Each
cosmic
other's-
omen.
Yeah, I would say that your placement is so perfect that 10 is all I'm looking for on your end.
Oh.
With a 27, that's just ridiculously
Great.
perfectly placed. Managing to just grasp each other. You go swinging underneath this thing. Can I have an acrobatics check?
Got it. You got to. That's better.
18.
18. As you swing around, managing to plop, land right next to right next to Nox.
Success!
Yeah.
You see the statue begin to glow a little bit more.
All right.
I start whipping my lasso. I'm ready for the next one.
It's me. Thank you so much for letting me
All the way here.
just knowing that I couldn't cheat my way through this one because
Conviction.
Certes is also all about balance too.
Truth,
and
yeah.
I'm gonna go slow and steady wins the race.
You got it.
I'm walking it.
Perfect. If you're not dashing, you get advantage on your acrobatics check.
Okay, that is a 23.
23, and you only went 30 feet?
So I gotta do it again, right?
Yep.
Do I keep getting advantage?
So, you go 30 feet.
Yeah.
You notice the bridge seems to slow down almost to accommodate your slower speed.
Makes sense.
Go ahead, at advantage. Second one.
Okay, 18. No, sorry, 23 again. I need to
Easily walking across, like, once again, I feel like it's that Indiana Jones moment of him just like stepping out into the
just strutting.
yeah. Managing to take step over the wobbly planks, stepping straight out onto the platform.
Bugsby's just singing like the "I have confidence in me" song from. Despite what you see, I have confidence in me. I have confidence in sunshine, and it's just kind of.
All right, Lumynaria.
I turn back into myself. I understand now. I'm like, all right, I'm nothing fancy. I hit the lever and I close my eyes. I just start walking.
Great. At advantage.
16 plus thank God for the advantage because I rolled a nat 1. It's acrobatics. 18.
Perfect. Easily stepping over the first wobbly bridge piece.
Not that. Jesus. 8. Oh, but wait. I'm gonna omen myself.
Yeah, omen yourself.
Your foot catches the bridge piece as you begin to feel the bridge starting to collapse around you as well. You are also about 20 feet from the edge. What are you going to do?
I just breathe in. Can I just try to keep walking? Or it's literally falling apart?
It's starting to fall apart.
Yeah, I'm just going to keep walking. I'm going to take a breath because I felt my foot catch on it. And yeah, just keep going.
Can you roll me a religion?
Absolutely. 18.
It's almost like you feel it starting to fall apart. Everything should break on you. And as you take one more step, the bridge keeps pieces directly under your feet, almost moving with you as you cross.
So sick. So fucking sick.
And you step easily out onto that far platform.
Who?
Yeah.
This statue now glowing almost like a gentle but very bright light.
Is there anything on it? Like any plaques or anything?
No?
You should touch it.
We should all touch it.
No, you should.
I mean, I'm willing to touch it, but I think it's your thing, and you've got the connection.
Yeah, you should.
But that's not
do the thing.
because I just think it'll work better for you, not because I'm scared.
Yeah.
That was convincing.
No, I'm not scared. I'm confident. Didn't you hear my confidence song?
That's true. But side note, that was a very
I
good.
sound just like Julie Andrews. What is that voice? That's not Julie Andrews at all.
That was not Julian.
I touched
Not
the statue.
Andrews. As you touch the statue,
When I do a little prayer, I pray a little.
what is that like?
I don't know. It's more just kind of like I basically just reaffirming I believe in you now. Like not that I didn't believe before, but like you're giving me the vibes, man. Like you're passing all the vibe checks. And I'm just gonna have total faith in you. Balance will always
He worked so hard.
be kept.
And as you touch with that prayer, it almost feels like a hand reaches out and gently grabs yours and begins to almost pull you towards it.
Okay.
Are you going to let it?
Oh yeah.
You feel your whole body get pulled through. Almost feels like you are flying through space. Everything around you moving at such speed until you find yourself floating over the city of Unodinas. It's the middle of the night. You can see underneath you the castle that you all just came out of. You still see the vines reaching up, grabbing at the bodies. You see vines beginning to spread out past the castle towards the streets. Commoners seem to be caught in vines, still alive, but unable to move. You can hear the gentle cries of people. Right across a little square that's in front of the castle, you see the temple of the Neolesian gods.
Mm-hmm.
And you begin to float down to where there is a stained glass picture of Certus, and you go through the glass. On the inside of the castle, you see people beginning to put up barricades, vines starting to slowly try to grasp their way in, and you see a small gnomish man kind of taking charge, moving people from place to place. Appears to be very old, long, kind of gray hair, and a large cloak with a giant, on him at least, crown medallion. In his cloak, you do see different little pieces kind of sewn into it. You see a coin of a jester, the scythe of Bass.
Yeah.
And as you kind of turn around him, on the backside, you do see the scales of Certus, which almost begin to glow to you. They look like they begin to wobble and move in your direction, and you see him kind of like push down his cloak and turn around and look confused for a second before you find yourself back on the branch with your friends with a name in your head, like it just got...
I just remembered something?
Yeah, like it just remembered something.
Yeah.
Or like someone just said it to you, but you don't remember someone saying it. The name is... Oh, I have it here, but what happened?
What a name.
Bjorn Grimson.
Bjorn Grimson. Ooh.
They're from the continent.
Right. Do I recognize the last name? Have I heard the last name before?
No.
Grimson, anyone?
No.
Can I have Nox and Marlys roll a history check for me?
You've been doing me well.
That's gonna be something.
History?
History.
Oh, I'm great at that. 12.
12?
16.
16. Marlys. As you hear the name, Grimson, there's a vague recollection that that's one of the names, at least, from the old tale of how the Lawless Isles came to form.
Just gonna say, it's me as a pirate. It's you two.
But that's about all you can remember, that something along the lines of there was no cities there, there was no rule, no pirate code until Grimson.
Do you tell us about the name?
Absolutely, yeah.
I'm good at history. Is there any chance I would have maybe read
We could
about Bjorn Grimson?
If you want to roll a history check for me.
ask my mom.
Absolutely. That's
Yeah, she's
what I was
okay.
thinking.
that's where she went. At least that's what she told me where she went. So
28.
28.
Yes.
There's not a lot of information out there about the Lawless Isles.
I'd have to pass a pretty.
there's just no information about it.
Yeah,
Essentially,
not written down, probably.
if assuming Marlys shares the information that they have, I don't know if you do.
The information that I have now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The information I just
Yeah,
gave
I'll
you.
share that. Yeah.
There is a...
Why wouldn't I?
The other information? Never.
There is a story that doesn't have a name attached to it. That the Lawless Isles were once one large island that were broken apart many centuries ago. That Othim protected the people that wanted to be free. And that those people were led by one, essentially, pirate king.
His medallion had a crown on it?
Yes.
Okay.
What's
I
his-
can deduce.
What's his name? Goldie Roger? Sorry.
The cloak that he had a symbol for each of the gods,
Yes.
except Othim,
Except Othim, yes.
but he had the medallion.
Yes.
So he could have been Othim's disciple or
Or
whatever.
Because the
Avatar.
crown
Avatar,
is
correct,
arguably
is his.
Othim. Yeah.
Correct. Deduction. All right.
You're a regular Sherlock Holmes.
I always felt more like Watson.
Yeah, you're a real.
All right. Well, the question is,
I'm just gonna make a house right.
how do we get there? Because they obviously need help.
The Lawless Isles?
No, to
Oh, I think it was
Unodinas.
the past.
it was.
Did I recognize? Like it looked modern day. What the vision I was seeing?
It was right after our fight.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, them vines.
Why the hell would he be there? How would he be there? He'd be alive? If he's like from your story that you heard. He's just been around.
I mean,
if he's
He's a gnome. Do you know any pirate gnomes?
yeah, but if he's like the disciple of
Right.
Otheme,
But you'd think we would have heard about him. Have you met any pirate gnomes?
well, I think pirates probably come in all shapes and sizes, potentially.
have you ever met a barbarian kobold before me?
Well, you're unique, of course.
Exactly. Maybe he's also unique.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe you're only a few years old, right?
Well, I am a
Right.
proud 15. Thank you.
15 what?
Years.
Interesting.
I'm an adult.
Same.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I'm mature at 6.
So, all right.
At this many. I'm mature at this many.
Are you 15 and 3/4 at this point?
Maybe
15
I'm
3/4. You're being funny, do you?
My birthday's in the winter moon cycle. I don't know.
Oh, what season
Yeah,
are we
what
in?
season are we in?
Well, looks like it's coming up.
Sweet 16!
Oh my goodness, can we have a birthday?
Yeah, we
Party?
No,
Get
we
you
are
the
going to have a
prettiest pony?
great birthday party.
Only if it includes lots of killing of bad guys.
Oh, yeah,
Sounds
sure.
great.
I'm sure we can
Sure.
figure that out.
Wait, what season were you guys born in?
I think we have more important things to
I'm just
focus
curious. I
on
wanna know-
other than
I
we
wanna
can
know
do this on the
everyone's
walk, maybe.
Zodiac sign.
What's
like,
a
I'm all about
zodiac?
constellations and shit. Oh my god, am I just gonna be like a? Never mind.
Behind you, the bridge reconstructs itself and seems to be staying in place at this point.
Right.
I am the zodiac.
Oh, no.
Not that zodiac.
Well, no.
no.
I am the sign in the sky. That,
You're not the Zodiac killer.
no, well, maybe.
Maybe.
I was born in spring. In case anyone was curious.
I'm going to decide when I was born during the break.
Oh, ooh, fun.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, all of the
Hi, baby.
So
All right. So it seems like, right, you've got your maw situation in the Kraken. We had your people, Baron and everyone else, saying we needed that your ship
So
was
you go get the ship.
stolen.
Yeah.
and now
We've
little
got-
homie is also there, and we got to go help him.
Yep. Bjorn
Unodinas.
Grimson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So all trails lead back to Unodinas.
Yep.
We should check in with Scar.
Well, all trails lead, I thought, to the ocean and
The docks are that are in Unodinas.
No, we're going to the docks.
Well, the docks are in
Oh, the
Unodinas.
docks. Sorry.
Yeah, and then we
I was
take
thinking
those.
Cephalinol in my mind. No,
No,
right.
not Tylenol.
No, not Tylenol.
I don't have a headache yet.
No, not yet.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think about. Okay. So I mean, this is hard.
What's
Because-
hard?
What's hard?
Well, we know that bad things are happening in Cephalinol. And like,
In Unodinas.
I mean,
Unodinas.
Jesus. Wow, really? I thought I heard you say Bort, and then I lost my mind.
So,
I'm just not.
Bugsby,
this
are
actually-
you okay?
Bugsby, this actually makes it really easy. All the things we need to go to are in Unodinas.
Yeah.
This is actually the most easy situation
Yeah,
I
it's
think
pretty
we've had in a long time.
Yeah.
You just follow us.
At least after the
Yeah.
rail camp, we
Yeah.
were like, "Where should we go? Left
Well,
or right?" And we were like, "Okay, let's go left." And then they
We'll
were
take
like,
care
"Oh,
of you, Bugsby. Don't worry.
Yeah.
You can hang with us.
There's something a little bit. I think something funny is happening to me after I've got my ability to just, I can feel the shape changing, just becoming easier and easier, and it's like hard to keep track of my.
And now,
Of course,
now you got this
absolutely.
sword of the abyss. I don't know.
But Bugsby.
Oh, it's so
It might be
good.
great addition to my sword. I'm just kidding. It's a joke. You should hold it tight when you're sleeping.
Listen, how about this, Knox? Should I ever perish in a way where our friends can't bring us back, I
Well,
want you to take my sword,
yeah.
and I want you to feed it to sorrow so no one else can have it.
You
But
didn't have
only
to
if
give
I'm
me
dead
permission.
for real. But I leave you my sword if I'm dead.
Yeah,
for
yeah. I
real.
mean, you didn't need to give me permission, but I appreciate it.
Yeah, well, you have it.
Thank you.
Just in case.
Sure.
That's super sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, super sweet.
You can have my
I don't think I need anything of yours.
you
Can I
have
also
my
have
ball
your-
bearings.
Can I also have
Oh.
your cloak of flying? That'd be cool.
I was gonna give it to Marlys.
Yeah, Marlys can't fly.
Well, but is Marlys still being truthful with us? So who knows?
What do you mean Marlys hasn't kept
Oh,
anything
you're so
from
right.
us?
Marlys is so truthful.
Marlys has said that they are no longer omitting
You're
things.
absolutely right. So
from
we
us
should go to
from now
Unodinas, right?
on. Yeah, we should go to Unodinas.
Yeah.
Let's all go together. As
Maybe we'll find
truthful
Logan
friends.
there.
Oh my my god.
Yeah, he might meet us
That's
back.
the last, but you know what?
That
I
is the
haven't
last place we
seen
saw him.
Logan since everything changed. So
Well,
like,
he
who
went to the
knows
Lala
what's going
Asylum.
on.
Maybe we have to go there
But
too.
maybe he won't even remember me.
He will.
Here's hoping.
Oh my god! But
Yeah.
what if we
I mean-
fall in love all over again? Oh my
Well,
God.
it'd be really hard, I think.
Yeah. All right. Let's go. It'd be hard for us. to
Yeah,
fall
because
in
you're
love?
already in love, obviously.
Well, yeah, but he might not remember me once
Well,
we
he
do the
will.
shit.
You only knew each other for such a short period of time. You know, stuff happens.
Love comes in all
So-
shapes and sizes,
Love
Marlys.
does come in all shapes. Even the baby knows.
This many.
I am this many years old. Thank you very much.
All right.
Let's go find Scar.
Let's go. Yeah, we
Indeed.
gotta find Scar.
All right.
Yeah.
As you head back down the branches, you get a little bit better footing this time around. You're able to easily retrace your steps, heading down back into the full city. And I assume we're going back to that little fighting training area.
Sure.
Yeah.
It was. Inside, you see people still training. Scar is kind of back in the back corner, dealing with a couple of things.
I'll walk over.
He turns.
Hey, Mom.
Knox. Perfect. She pulls out. Says now. I wasn't able to. Oh shoot! Where's the? Of course, I didn't prepare this because I'm a silly goo.
You prepared so many things. I know that to be true. Just not this one thing.
He's breathing so heavily.
I know he's having good dreams.
He
Can
had
you guys see Lloyd from the camera view?
he had,
I
he had
sort of in
such
his
a
body.
long day at work.
Yeah, he's just.
His work was
he's
sleeping.
Sleeping so hard, and he's twitching. Sometimes he howls in his sleep. Just,
The bull penis really takes it out of him.
yeah, it does. It does. I think drinking that Monster Energy
Shoot.
drink made my brain go insane.
Yeah.
You might just know the spell because I can't remember the name of it.
all that
She
taurine.
essentially
Yeah.
hands you a scroll. Says that now I can't quite get you into the city, but this will get you back here.
Okay.
Just read this scroll. Up to 5 reeling creatures can come back to a designated spot, which is going to be this school right here.
Okay.
Sick.
Sounds good.
Scar, do you mind if I ask you a question? Do you have a minute
Yes.
before we go? You're like probably the smartest person I know when it comes to all the stuff that's going on right now. And I have this, and I lift up the Dellinger ring thing. And the last time I was near the vines with Nayda, not when we were. It wasn't pulling me when we were fighting the big oversized,
Dellinger?
the super Dellinger, right?
No.
No, but it was when we were at the castle. When we were at James' castle, I felt this pull, definitely from Nayda, and I have this feeling that if I put this ring on, that I'm gonna turn into that thing that was guarding you when you were trapped in those vines. And I want to know what you think. I don't think I want to do it, but I want to get your opinion on it.
Well, gotta see the ring.
Yeah, I willingly hand it over to her.
She smashes
Let's
it.
look at it. Yeah.
I know a ring like this is what made me what I am, is what made me what that Dellinger was that was guarding you out there. They are just a person like me, and then got turned into that.
Yes.
I wonder what person.
I think
Don't worry, I'm on it.
this came from the tree itself.
I think so. That's the feeling I got.
Any magic that comes from Nayda is wild in nature. I can't guarantee anything that'll happen, but if you think it's worth the risk, I trust you.
I truly don't think it's worth the risk. But
Then
is it safe here? If I leave it here?
this?
Or should I keep it with me? Keep it secret, keep it safe?
I'm concerned that we trapped Nayda in the tree. And part of the tree's here right now.
Should leave.
Well, 2 parts of the tree. We have a second one of those.
Can
If you wanted to be completely safe, I'd destroy these.
how? In a volcano that you made Nox in?
Yeah, they
We'll
found
come
out.
back to that
yeah, we'll
one.
come. Yeah.
You have a think on it.
I don't know if there is a way, you're right.
I can try
At
to
the very
hit.
least, you could
I can try to hit it with my sword.
take it far away.
Yeah, what
You
if...
can put it...
In the sword.
Do you want to feed him to your sword?
No, we'd try to hit it with the sword, not put it in the sword.
What do you think would happen if we feed it to Sorrow?
She hands it back to you.
Okay.
Anything involving Nayda is unpredictable.
Yeah, we ain't putting that nowhere near my sword.
Okay, well, we
I can
should
try to. I can try to destroy it, but
We should try to figure out how to get rid of it. My other question is,
throw it into the abyss. Just chuck it off the tree. You can eat it.
I was out when that changeling that became something else was still hurting you, and I wasn't able to hurt it at all. And I want to know what happened. I want to try and save them if we can. Maybe this ring, we could...
There's no way to save them. You're the only one that I was able to successfully pull from Nayda's grasp.
So you killed it? Or someone killed it? Then?
It's the only thing to be done.
How did you exactly save Bugsby?
With his mom. His mom
But
sacrificed.
what exactly? Right. What
It was-
exactly required?
Of Hifrid and giving
her
life.
life,
Yeah, so my mom sacrificed her life to give me the chance to not be
And how did
controlled.
you learn how to do that?
Love is a powerful magic.
Okay.
The Hifrids come from the gods themselves.
Okay.
Trial and error.
With that same thinking, though, that you don't know for sure there isn't another way to save these changelings.
Now that might be true, but I also know that we're in the middle of a war right now.
Absolutely, but we're just as bad as her if we just make absolute observations saying there's no way to save these people, might as well kill them all. Respectfully.
Maybe it depends on the situation.
Absolutely.
Aren't you righteous?
Actually, yeah.
We each do what we have to. You do it your way, I'll do it mine.
I mean, I know that if I go and I become a Dellinger, not where I get stuck. I mean, I don't think I'm going to use this ring, but somehow I get caught in one of her vines or something and get subsumed by the nadir of it all. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I'd want you guys to save me, but if you couldn't...
Well, I mean, we'll just lock you away until we kill Nayda. And then you won't be Nayda, you know? Which arguably we could do with all the other ones.
I mean, hard to find something that could
Like, not to-
contain something like that.
Not to not agree with you, Mom. Like, typically I do. But we could arguably, like, going forward, like, we can't change the past, obviously, but try to find a way to contain them. And,
If you feel like it's safe,
well, we can't.
I know one thing that is for sure safe. But if you feel like it's safe to bring them wherever you're going to hold them, here,
Well, we wouldn't bring them
Wherever.
here. Because
Do you-
this is not the place to bring things attached to Nayda. This is a safe place. Obviously, that's in and of itself is a novel idea. But to try to get them maybe far enough away where
Also,
they
I'm a little
can't.
confused. Isn't she like right there? And I point to the tree of delight in the distance.
it was far away, but we could see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what's to stop her from just walking over here?
Oh, she's trapped in that tree.
She's trapped in the tree.
Well, not her followers. Like, how do you stop them from coming over here?
Right now, their focus is on the material plane.
So, in theory, we could just fly right that way and we'd be there with her.
Could.
Yeah, but then there's also
There's
a
a
really
dragon
big
there,
dragon
and
there.
there's-
Okay,
there's
I
lots
would.
of big followers.
I'm more just trying to think like you don't. This place might not be as safe as you think it is.
Nothing's safe.
Right. As long as we're all on the same page.
Yeah,
Well, that's
I mean,
scary.
we
Well-
could try to save who we can, take them out, lock
the
them
most
away.
I will say that Churn Milk Peg is able to keep this place a bit quiet.
Okay.
She has quite a bit of magic, so
Ooh, Scar, look at what I learned. And I.
Well,
I
surprisingly good impression.
I learned how to do it.
um,
And then I just kind of
do you think if she is this very strong magic user, do you think that she'd maybe have some sort of, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not really good in the magic department, a like pocket dimension we could hold these people in?
pocket dimension. I don't know about that.
I mean, I think I've heard of a dimension door before that you can like hold things in a different plane,
Like a prison.
almost a astral plane of existence that you don't need to eat or sleep or any of those things, and you can't really get out until that person opens the door back up. At least is what I heard.
Go ahead and ask her when you find her then.
Scar, I've got
Fair
one
enough.
last question for you.
Like 3 questions.
Well, it's just one more. So, we knew that there were 6 changelings at that party, including me, right?
No, there were 4
There's
changelings,
4 changelings, not
in
including you.
in Unodinas, not including you.
5. Okay, so 5 total, including me, right?
Correct, but there were at least 2 at the party.
We know that one of them was Hugh Davies.
Right, he's gone.
We killed Hugh Davies. We're pretty sure that one of them was.
We got the other one too.
The other one was the.
Was your dad?
Was your dad?
My dad, but he was the baby, right? The baby one?
No, there was a third one there that was the Ryder.
Ryder's
Yeah.
son.
We killed.
And the Gormy ran off.
And then
That's
I
right.
don't know. I have a friend. Well, I don't know if I'd call him my friend. I mean, he's more than a friend. I mean, he's not really.
Oh my
an
God.
acquaintance.
Well-
But Logan, and I want to know. I just want to know if you know who that Delwinger was, so we can be keeping track of who.
Make sure we're not getting too meta here, but
Oh, I mean, I've been
yeah.
pushing the meta, but I think it is. I would say my argument is that it is a question that I would ask because we are trying to figure out like.
Have been trying to find Logan. That is.
I
true.
have been trying to, loosely trying to find Logan,
Yeah.
but I do want to know who the changelings are so we can kind of try to keep track of them and like which ones are the ones that we've met and if there are other ones.
Now, I don't know exactly who all of them are. But yes, I did know the one that was in the woods. His name was Logan Gareth. I'm sorry, but he's dead.
Okay.
Is any consolation?
I'm shaking
You
my
didn't-
head very subtly in the
Did suffer.
background.
It's fine. It's fine. I don't even think that we knew each other in this. He probably wouldn't even know me, so it's fine. It's whatever. Thank you for telling me that. And now we know that one more is dead. So it's me, and then there's one that was impersonating my father, and Logan's dead. So that's good.
You know what? Somewhere out there, there's gonna be someone even better, less problematic, less you know.
Also think of it as more motive to kill Nayda.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, I'm
Vengeance.
going to chop her face into teeny tiny little bits.
Exactly, yeah. Motive.
But
Revenge story. The best kind. Just like in the books.
yeah, you know what, unrelated, I'm just gonna go take a little walk real quick. Unrelated, I'll meet you I'll meet you back here in 5 minutes, and then we'll go figure out where we're gonna go Unodinas, and it's gonna be fine. And we're just gonna go, and so give me 5 minutes, easy breezy, no big deal. Thanks, Scar. You're cool. Sorry to ask you so many questions. And then I just kind of like run out of the room and I just take off into the sky and just fly around like full speed and just fully waste my flying abilities.
You had another question for...
God, am I still wearing the earrings that Everin gave me?
You found out about them
Before the time.
3 or 4 days ago, so
Yeah.
are you still wearing them?
I mean, I would assume so. I just don't know. I remember that I still had them and I had no way to know if I was carrying something bad or not.
Sure. You have used your detect magic since then, and you haven't detected anything from them. So
Cool. Just want to make sure if I'm going to leave anything bad, I want to leave it with Scar.
Should we try to find Churn Milk?
I think we should wait for Bugsby to finish whatever.
I'll go. I'll walk out and just see if I can see where Bugsby's.
Oh, you're on Bugsby detail?
Yeah.
before you all leave, how's Sorrow handling?
Oh, he's been great.
Huge.
He's gotten a little heavier. I'm trying to get him even more heavy, but you know, we're getting there. I fed him a few things. He liked it. Yeah, I fed him a Hifrit. He really liked that one.
Fed him a Hifrit.
Indeed, yeah.
It's quite a magical sword you have now.
It's very much so, yeah.
I don't have much in me, but see if I can give him a little bit of a boost for you.
Sure, yeah, here you go. I hand him over.
She just touches the side of the blade, and you watch as her skin goes just a little bit more gray, a little bit less light, and she kind of like stumbles a little bit.
Well, we don't have to do nothing hasty.
You're fighting a good fight. You got some strong friends here. I'll give you everything I can.
Ooh, what'd you get? What'd you get?
Ooh, okay. All right, well, while we continue, Nox is going to read a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, I will go with Nox to look for Peg.
I'm still soaring around, and like just from really, really, really far away, as far as you can tell, you just hear like a very anguished scream, like from really far away. Just like despair sound.
And I feel like if it were anyone else, I'd be so annoyed.
It should raise. It should give you goose flesh.
Only knew him for like 2 weeks.
I can't hear you. I'm off in a rage. I'm off in a rage fly screaming.
That's what I'm saying to myself. Where I'm like very.
They're going to be the
I'm
best.
sad, but like.
These two are going to be the key.
Well,
How long did we know him for? Real
It
time?
was like maybe a week, a little less
so
than,
12.
maybe 5 days.
yeah, it wasn't a huge.
It wasn't a ton of time.
No.
I still feel bad. I still feel the upset. I just.
Yeah. I don't know. Whenever 5 minutes is, I just come back, and I just don't say anything at all. I like see you. I like.
How you
I land
doing?
and I just shake my head and I just keep walking.
I feed Nox my cloak of disguised self.
Feed Nox.
Or I feed Sorrow the cloak of disguised self.
That's
I forget which rarity that is. I can look it up if you need me to.
Let's take a quick look. Uncommon.
Uncommon. Okay, so it's just a D12.
What was that?
I just roll a D12, and then I mark it as known, or
so the first one that you feed it
Mhm.
gives you the ability to choose to keep it as slashing, or you roll a D12. Essentially every time you attack.
Okay. So every time I attack, I can roll a D12 and it'll change it to this.
Yes.
And then every other one I roll, and then I can make it a permanent one that I can choose. Yeah. Got it. Okay. I can choose damage type for my extra D6. So it'll be 2D6 of regular slashing, and the third will be okay. And then stronger things.
Basically, rare is essentially two more dice.
And then anything above rare will be something different, I'm guessing.
Anything above rare is going to do like what you had on the sword
Got it.
before.
Okay, cool.
It's just now uncommon and rare doesn't do anything, and this is your new
what uncommon.
uncommon
Got it.
and rare
Great.
magic items will give it.
Sounds good. Thank you. Yeah, I fed it the cloak of disguise self.
Perfect. All right.
Do you have anything?
I can give you my ring. My ring of the ram.
No, keep it.
No, if you want it, you
keep-
just made
no,
a sad face. Keep
No,
your ring.
you should keep it. I have something that.
Or
Well, no.
the-
Do I?
The shackles too are rare. I can give you that. The little shackles.
Yeah.
and
Shackles?
The ones
manacles.
that you kept
Yeah,
using
yeah.
on Marlys.
You don't want to keep them?
No.
All right, feed them the shackles then
Yeah.
too.
Perfect. Those are rare.
Those
Yeah.
are rare.
Perfect. So
Wondrous
now
item
you can
rare.
change all your damage dice, 1, 2, as much as you want.
Mm-hmm.
Each time you do, it's random still.
Okay, and then what makes it not random? The first
The next
uncommon. Then actually feed. Oh, so now I get to choose, and then the next one I get to make known, and then have it. I can choose.
Yeah, you can choose
Got it.
exactly which one to change it to.
Got it.
So now, if you run into things that are resistant to slashing,
Yeah, I can.
But you need to have.
But it is still magical slashing. So
You need to have
It is,
rare
yes.
items or uncommon items.
uncommon allows me to do 1, rare allows me to do 2.
Copy.
So now, instead of me rolling it and being like,
you can learn multiple things
Mhm.
at this point.
Sick.
But that's about all that these, uncommon and rare items are going to give you. At this point, will be pretty more beneficial to get very rare and legendary items in.
Got it.
Yeah.
Cool. Great.
Do we find Peg anywhere?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
we'll
if you
look
head
for
back
that.
down to that same little house that you woke up in this morning.
Oh, I forgot to ask Scar about Bjorn or.
Oh, Peg will probably know.
Okay, yeah. You're right.
I'm just walking with purpose to try to find you guys. Like, very.
Are you still wailing? Because we'd probably hear you.
Oh no, I am.
Oh.
No, that was when I was far away. I'm just silent, stony faced, walking very, very, very quickly, trying to find you guys.
And I'm assuming you're with him at this point, or you?
Yeah,
Because you
but
said you went out
like,
to go see him or find him, but
yeah, but I'm giving him space, so just making sure I don't lose sight of.
as you wander through this small little village, back down towards where you all woke up, you do see movement inside her little hut in there. A hand reach out and grab some drying herbs from just outside the window. Hear a mumbling, and then a little smoke starts coming out around the hut.
Yoo-hoo!
Peggy.
The door slams open, and you see this small, kind of like saggy-skinned older lady with just kind of rags on, spindly fingers. Yes,
Are you Peggy?
yes.
I had some questions.
You're not going to do the voice?
That wasn't her.
This is
That
his
was
voice.
her voice.
I was told it was like Jennifer Coolidge.
No,
No, we just decided
You
on
just
that.
decided that.
It looks to nothing. You decided. I hear you. I hear your voices. We had a few questions that we wanted to ask
Oh,
you.
come in.
All right.
Just him?
No, come in.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
As you walk by, she kind of like tussles your hair a little bit before you feel a little ping as she grabs something, walks past you. Yes. Sit.
That was
You need
mine.
food?
I grew that.
Oh, and you see her. She's like hanging the hair up with some herbs. She kind of tucks it in, turns back around, pulls out of this cauldron this like sloppy green looking mess with a few chunks of what maybe are carrots but maybe aren't, and she kind of like pushes that across the table to you and sits down.
I just ate, actually. I appreciate it, though. Lumynaria might have my portion.
Don't mind if I do. And I start shoveling like my mom.
Can you roll a d6 for me?
Oh, God.
It's actually 2d6. Go on.
We were conversating with Scar, and we need some assistance getting to Unodinas, and we heard that you can open certain portals to help us through. We also had some questions about, I'm sure you saw the Llwynwych and how he turned into a changeling and how they're connected to Nayda. Controlled by Nayda, and she can obviously feel their presence. And we're looking for a way to try to contain them or find an alternative to killing these people that are doing things without their own will.
Sounds like quite the contrary.
Indeed, yeah.
Whatever you just rolled, you get that in temporary hit points.
Sweet.
Cool bag.
And I've heard of some magic, and I heard you're great at magic, so magic that can maybe help.
Well, let's see, shall we? And you see her pull a needle that seemed to be like stitched into her clothing. She slides that out. It almost has like a light following it from her cloak.
Like a magic
and she
sewing kit.
stitches right behind your head. And then starts to stare out as you see her reach out, start to grab something, and then pull a piece of fabric that just falls over the top of you, and she pulls that forward, takes a look at it, and you see on it you.
What you got
with
there?
Little bits of vines reaching around you. She stitches a couple more stitches into it, looking at it, and now you can see the delight tree behind you.
Good night, Granny.
You see on one side of it a second you with the vines fully taking over you. Your eyes are bright gold. You have Lasser the dragon wrapped around at your feet, and in your hand you are holding a giant, what looks like sorrow, but with the vines wrapping around it, growing through it, and it almost seems to blossom out of the top with these like blue flowers, little bits of like red mushrooms on it as well. And she goes, no, and then she flips that inside out and opens it again, and on the other side you see you with the tree toppled over, with sorrow basically sinking into the heart of the tree. She goes, this one, yes?
That would seem accurate. Yeah.
And then she plucks out of it you, the little stitching of you in that. She looks at it and kind of throws it up into the air, sinking down as she does, looking out. No, cages, you said. Other realms, yes?
Yeah, to hold
Contain.
And she,
people.
and all the tapestry gets pulled back into the needle,
Wait,
stitches that back in.
Can we rewind?
around.
What was that?
What's what? And she starts like moving through the building, pulling out different
jeez.
things,
She's crazy.
We've dealt with
throwing
crazy.
a couple more like bags of nuts that just start kind of like rolling everywhere. Get that from me.
Oh,
Turns
I
back around,
gather.
grabs a couple more things off the walls.
I'm not getting anything. I want to make that clear. I'm not getting anything.
I'm helping with the chaos. I eat a couple of nuts too.
I'm just enamored. I'm like,
Sets a few more things down and says, "You're not gonna hurt my village, are you?
what? No, never.
I can see. Not talking to you.
Me?
No."
Who?
Shh.
Me?
And she's like, just no. She's just staring directly into his eyes. Witch. Turns back. Goes back to the stuff that she's.
Oh, is she in my head right now? She's looking through me. I close my eyes. I do this. I do this. I'm not even kidding. Nox does this.
And she takes a couple more ingredients, turns around, throws it in the cauldron, goes, oh wait, dumps the whole cauldron onto the ground. You see the green liquid just falling everywhere, tilts it back up, takes the ingredients out of the mess that she just made, throws it back in the cauldron, and then a little pops up, and then she reaches through and pulls a little black circle. Sets that on the table.
I believe that's what we're looking for.
Can I pick it up?
Oh yeah.
It's a disc.
It's a disc, completely flat. As you look down into it, it's about yay big.
Like a CD.
It looks like you're looking into a deep, dark well.
Oh.
Nothing.
Lumynaria, like this. I grab it and I throw it on the ground. Give me those nuts.
They're good nuts.
I drop the nuts into the hole
Oh yes.
and I pick it up. See?
You have on your possession I think it's called a portable hole.
I do love a good portable hole.
Oh, poor hole.
Mm-hmm.
Can I grab the disc? Can I flip it upside down?
Did the nuts come back out?
Yeah, I believe.
So we just have to keep it horizontal
keep
when we
it
keep
flat.
something right. When we got people in it.
Yeah, I think.
They don't-
Oh no, they don't come out. Let me take a quick look here.
Portable hole. Portable hole.
No. You turn it upside down and it's almost like as you look up, you can still see the nuts sitting about 10 feet up in the hole.
So it has its own gravity in there that pulls it down. That's wild.
Can I? 10 feet, you said?
10 feet. It's about 10 feet deep. But you don't see, like, it's, you can see them sitting
So you could
in the
get
darkness
to
about
the
10
nuts.
feet away.
All right. Well, we have to test this one way or another.
Don't look at me.
Hold on to this.
Okay.
I wrap my lasso around my body.
Amazing, amazing, amazing.
Don't drop it. Okay?
Drop the lasso?
You're holding the end of it, and I
Okay.
wrap myself around it. We got to make sure it works.
Okay, I put it down very carefully in the middle of the room, and I like hold on to the lasso. I tie it around my waist. Actually, I'm like, okay, I'm ready.
The thing, she goes, wait. And she takes it, touches it, and it opens up to about 6 feet wide.
Oh, good.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right. Don't drop me. I like kind of hold on to like the ground, I guess, like as like a wall. I like kind of do that, and I like slowly try to rappel down the lasso and pick up the nuts.
How heavy
Oh,
are
yeah.
you?
I'm like 30 pounds.
Okay, that's
40
probably
pounds.
Okay, right? I have a -1 in my strength. Yeah, that's why I
I
asked.
think you could hold 30
Okay.
or 40 pounds, yeah.
Cool.
I grab the nuts
Oh, yeah.
and I start to climb back up.
Oh, it's not, I mean, you are a small creature, so it's a little bit of a thing, but you could still even just jump it to the top.
Okay.
It's pretty close.
What's to stop the Delwingers from just getting out of this thing?
Well,
Make it
and
a
then
small
she
hole.
slaps your hands as you're trying to climb back up. One moment.
Okay.
She takes the hole and she folds it in half, and it's like it just, the light disappears. You find yourself in completely dark, nowhere space with no way out.
I have dark vision, but I can't see. This is weird.
I pick it up and I start like flipping it over and examining it. That's so cool. He's just in there, trapped in there. He doesn't feel that, does he? Like turning around and stuff. I can like shake it.
Gravity's the same.
Gravity's the same.
That is so cool.
I eat the nuts.
You might want to open it up again soon for him, though, because they might run out of air.
How much time?
Wait, how long can we keep a doughinger in there before?
Well, as long as we don't fully fold it, we can.
we have to
Don't we
fold
need to
stop
fold
it.
it to keep it in there?
To keep it in there, we would have
Maybe
to fold
like,
it.
well, you
You can do
open
it,
it
for a
up
while.
for
I
a
think
little
maybe
bit.
an hour.
An hour. Okay. I just open it up.
Little air
Noxie?
holes every hour.
Yeah,
You doing okay in there?
I can see the light.
You ready? You ready to come out?
Yes, please.
Drop it back on the floor, and I start pulling the rope.
I climb the rope as fast as possible.
Oh, I have to smack it. I smack it to make it bigger again. Yeah, I smack it.
Question: when I get out, if I smack it and it stays closed, they can't get through the small hole. Oh. Well,
Depending on how strong they are.
Yikes.
I'd
Yeah,
like
they're usually
to
casters.
have, in my walking around, I want to find them,
you
but I don't
probably
know
come
if we
in
find
as
them.
he's climbing out of the hole.
My eyes get big, but
don't
then
go in the
just
hole.
Isn't she magnificent?
She's pretty cool, yeah. Can you teach me that thing that you made, the slop that gave me, like, health?
Yes, yes. And then she begins to pull a bunch of herbs down.
I'm writing
few
this
things
down.
in there. Essentially, she teaches you how to cast the spell Hero's Feast.
Oh, okay, cool. Yes, I know that. I'm familiar with it. Sick.
you wanna
Although
keep
she
the
does
hole?
it with some very strange ingredients, and you realize that's not really where the magic is.
Of course it's not.
It's nothing to do with the food that she gave you, but rather the magic she imbued it with.
Yes. I love that. Cool.
Bugsby, we found something to save the others.
It's like a containment hole.
Yeah, it's like a hole.
You can drop them in.
You like
and
holes, right?
transport.
And I'm just kind of.
Fair enough.
I also misspoke. It's your hit point maximum has been increased
Sick.
for the next 24 hours,
Hell yeah.
as
By
well
10?
as you are resistant to poison damage and immune to frightened and poison conditions.
That's
pretty cool.
pretty sick. Yeah.
Churn Milk, thank you for this. Sorry to ask you for another favor. Can you get us to Unodinas?
And then she turns to the edge of her hut, and a section of the wall she's able to just kind of pop it open, and you see your friends setting up a little camp in the ruins of Malin Brennanall.
Is that the castle?
No,
It's
this
the-
is
the
the
mill.
lumber mill outside
Oh,
of the
Melon
city.
Yes.
I can only let you out in the forest or just outside the forest.
Sick.
Are we ready to go?
I just like.
You also, actually, I apologize. I said they're setting things up. It is the middle of the night. They are asleep. You do see somebody on watch who's drifting, one of the Davids.
Is there anything else we need to do here?
I don't know. I just like look at Peggy, and I just like everything about Peggy makes me want to like interact with her so hard. Like just spend hours with her and like perfect my Peggy thing, but I'm just
Bugsby,
bereft.
we'll be back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I don't say this out loud.
Oh.
But yeah, no, I'm just kind of. I didn't do justice.
No one does.
And I just kind of like look really sad and just kind of follow you guys, or just kind of stand there
Marlys, you need anything else?
staring into space.
No.
Lumynaria.
Hope to see you again.
We will see you again.
We will.
Bye.
Thanks for the hole.
Bye. Thanks for your hole.
Out.
I run through the.
Before we leave, can I try to grab Luminaria's hair back?
Sure.
Do I need to roll something for it?
Are you doing it stealthily, or are you just trying to grab it as quickly?
I grab it and run.
Great. She lets you. She doesn't try to stop you.
I grab it and go, she grew it herself! And I run out the door.
She just kind of like turns. As you two leave as well,
Yeah, I guess so.
the door closes behind you. You just see people walking through the shimmer, and then the shimmer disappears, and now you are in Maitland Brennanall again.
Do her portals look exactly like the other shimmery portals you've been stumbling upon?
Yes, the ones that you stumbled upon in near Tilwa.
I hand you your hair back. Here you go.
Yes, I grew that one myself.
I heard that.
And I
put
think
it
this
in
is the
my
perfect
armpit.
time for us to take a break. So,
Yay!
we're gonna take a little break here. We'll be back in 10 minutes. We'll see you all at, let's go with 8:48. Why not? See you all soon. And bye. back, everybody.
Hey!
We're back from our break. Back from the break. Kyle's got some Sour Punch straws. We're all.
Oh, I really.
Do you want to split it?
It's two.
Ooh.
Oh.
Only if we
Oh,
lay
I was
in
gonna
the
be like, you have to.
Okay. Do you want to Lady in the Trumpet?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
was gonna say, Lady in the Trumpet.
I'll switch. I'll move out of the way.
We'll lean.
But is it a kiss dare?
I don't know.
You guys
Okay.
are like directly in between where the cameras
No,
are.
we're not.
No,
Straight.
move.
Here.
It's a stunt. It's a stunt.
I'm Steven.
Okay, for this side?
I'm Maria.
Are
they too tall?
Oh,
You got more, yeah. I was just saying.
It's safe now. There we go.
It's a
All
stunt
right.
for the internet.
That was fun.
That was fun.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Can that be the...
Oh no! Now you guys are out of focus.
Oh no.
It won't refocus. That's silly.
Did it refocus?
No.
Look at the chaos you've caused.
Look at the chaos. Oh no.
Oh, fuck. We ruined it. We ruined it with our nasty behavior.
I'm gonna nasty girl.
Well, while Josiah's figuring this out, are we going to talk about when
astrological
were you
signs of-
born?
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. What astrological sign is your character?
I know.
Well, are there different astrological signs in this world? That is the question.
oh. Well, then.
It's gonna be up to you guys.
I feel like if Knox had one, he'd probably be a Taurus.
Oh yeah.
Head
Yeah.
first, everything. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, very
very
grounded,
earthy,
stubborn.
grounded.
Girthy.
Earthy.
Oh, I heard girthy.
I heard girthy as
so
well.
Yeah.
girthy,
I was
like
a
like,
bull.
wait, what?
So
Okay.
girthy. So
Lloyd's
wow.
Lloyd's working on his Taurus
girthy.
penis
on
right
his
now.
girth as well.
All right, there, got your camera back.
Yay.
Girthy.
What's Marlys?
Aquarius, duh.
I was feeling Gemini, but sure.
One of the water signs.
Yeah. What? Gemini's Earth, I think.
Oh well, it has to be a water sign.
Does it?
He's a water genasi
They are. I guess they are, but I mean, I don't know.
and a pirate, captain.
Aquarius.
I mean, I'm a water sign, and I don't like water.
Fair
It's
enough.
less about like the element itself, and more of the way that the element acts
Yeah.
is how.
I do feel like Marlys is pretty steadfast and.
Yeah. So we shat on you, basically.
I don't know.
That's what we decided. I feel like Gemini, you have like these two sides. Now, don't give me that face. Don't give me that face.
Nicole
What-
does
what
not
do you think?
agree with the assessment
Gemini?
that we have of
No. Absolutely.
You don't think they're two faced?
No. No. Absolutely not. Maybe Sagittarius.
What about Bugsby? Fine
Maybe.
Sagittarius?
I was thinking that maybe Bugsby was a Gemini, but
You're a Leo.
Okay.
Bugsby's a fucking Leo.
straight up
Straight up Leo.
I don't know. He could be a Pisces. With all this feelings.
Wait, what's born in the winter time though? Because I don't think
Oh,
Taurus
you
is.
did say. Oh no. Winter.
Oh, you said winter.
I'm winter.
No, you said winter.
I
I,
said
didn't
winter.
say anything, but I was
No.
gonna say summer.
Summer. Then that. Yeah, Leo.
So
August 21st.
Capricorn is winter.
No, August 19th.
Marlys there's
no
no record of
month.
Marlys's birth. There actually isn't. There's no. That's actually in my backstory.
Wait,
There,
so
it is in my backstory.
Marlys
What?
was grown.
No, that there is no record of Marlys's birth that
Marlys might be
Marlys
actually much
just
older than we know.
existed.
Right. So you were just plucked into existence, already being you.
I mean,
No, I definitely I have memories of like childhood. And,
Oh, okay.
like,
So you were a
stuff like
smaller,
that. Yeah,
or smaller,
but definitely.
human.
I also there's no record of my birth. I was forged.
Yeah, you were
Oh my
forged.
God.
Wouldn't that? Should
No
I be
weapon
a, Should I be a
forged.
fire sign then?
Right.
Yeah,
It was
well, I don't
forged
know.
in a volcano.
I don't know. We could get into astrology
Yeah,
fair enough.
Yeah.
forever.
Absolutely.
Or we could make our own for Corrmeryl.
Yes, we could.
All right, so at this point,
That
you all
is
just
cool.
came back through the portal.
Yes.
What are you doing on the other side here?
Resting.
Can I stealth?
Yeah. you can
We
always
rested
stealth.
before we decided that we rested before we went through the portal, right?
No, you're resting. I said it was nighttime when you arrived. So
Oh,
you can rest.
Yeah.
Post.
We'll rest
portal
right
rest.
after. 17 for stealth.
17. Sure. I'm assuming you're trying to stealth on
David.
David,
Yeah.
who is half asleep. So his, I'm going to give him his actual
Passive
passive,
perception.
which is 14. So
I look at everybody. I go. I sneak over to David. I go right behind David, and I go, boo.
Boo. Wait! And turns to see you all. God! Magic.
Wait, which David is he?
And he just like jumps forward and
Hot David or Hot
just
David?
grabs you.
I hug him back.
It's like, we thought you were dead out there.
They couldn't kill the butchers. They could try.
Oh my God, David, show me how much you missed me too. And I put my arms
He
out.
runs and he gives you a hug as well.
Oh, I'm like enjoying it tonight. Oh.
What's the plan? What are you doing?
We're gonna sleep first.
Yes, we're sleepy.
You don't get to keep watch. Sorry, but I won't tell James.
Thank you.
You were on it. You're
Is-
keeping good. The best watch.
Thank you.
Is James here?
Yes. James, the two orcs.
Did y'all find Elby? No.
No.
All right. Well,
There's a
Worth
couple
a
of
shot.
people came in from the woods, but not much. So maybe there's 10 of us now.
I need to talk to James.
he's sleeping.
I need to wake him up.
I'm gonna go to bed.
So then Bugsby takes first watch if you're going to be up anyway?
Yeah.
All right.
I'll take second after they do the thing.
All right, Bugsby, you're waking up, James. See how you doing that?
I'm going to stand like 10 feet from his bed.
His butt?
I'm gonna stand 10 feet. Well, I guess so. If I'm his bed, but if
I
I'm,
keep hearing the darndest things from you today. It's so funny.
I think I'm mumbling.
Oh, okay.
And I'm just gonna say, James, James, wake up.
Let's open it. He turns. And he sits up, begins buttoning up a shirt a little higher. Yes.
I need to tell you something. It's important. I don't know. He turns down his ambient whale noises that he uses to fall asleep.
His white noise.
Says, can I get my pants on first?
Hell no.
No way.
Yeah.
Y'all are sleeping.
Yes. Yes.
They can sense it.
Yes. I just turn around.
Start sniffing
I'm just
the
trying
air.
do what you need, and I just turn around.
Down, some pants. Yes. What can I do for you? That was weird.
Wait,
Sean Connery.
I was saying, who was Sean Connery?
No,
Someone
that
had
was
a
my
Sean-
dad.
Oh,
My
that
dad
your
was
dad.
kind
That's
of
right, that's
was
right.
kind of a Sean Connery.
That was absolutely right.
I'm so sorry to give you this news, and I don't know what your relationship has been with Logan, but I've just found out that he's dead, and I'm so sorry.
Yeah. That was his son, right? Yeah. I forgot about that. I did too. I mean, temporarily.
How do you know?
I heard it. I was out when it happened. I didn't know it was him. We were transported we ended up in the Feywild, and we were fighting a Llwynwyr. You've seen them. They're like big changelings, and but scary and strange and full of Nayda. And what are you guys whispering about? You're being so silly, and I am having a moment. I'm having a moment. Can't be gurgling in the background while I'm delivering sad news.
I'll tell later.
Okay, yeah, I want to hear it because I like laughter.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, good. Okay.
It's funny, you'll laugh.
Okay, good.
It'll make you feel better about the situation. I promise.
Oh, that's hot.
Okay, cool. I'm excited. I okay. There was a Llwynwyr, and they were holding Scar, and everyone was there, and we were all fighting, and we couldn't stop it. I went down. I almost died. And then I was trying to figure out, the changelings, who they were. And Scar told me that the Llwywynger was Logan and that he died. And I don't know if this means anything to you, but I did know him. And I cared for him a great deal. And I'm sorry he's gone. And I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you.
Is there anything I can do for you?
No.
Do you know how he got changed? Did you know what he was?
I know. He stands up, grabs his armor in one arm, walks up to you, and without looking at you, puts a hand on your shoulder. Get some rest.
Okay. I'm sorry I woke you. I just thought you should know right away.
I appreciate it. And then he steps out of his room.
I'm gonna go take first watch. Okay, what was so funny?
Well, I was going to say Lumynaria should say it was Marlys' fault, so Lumynaria has a better chance with James.
Oh, that is very funny. That is very funny. But you want the Davids, right?
I want them all.
He wants all of them.
You want to catch them all?
Pokemon.
Can I have you roll a
I'm sorry, Marlys.
perception check for me?
Nox is a neutral stance.
Okay, so
Really?
Yeah, I would do the same.
No, you can have him. No, you can have
dirty
him.
20.
Dirty 20.
I don't need damage goods like that.
You see, sitting on a log, maybe about 100 feet just outside of the camp area, James, fully in armor by now, sitting with his, I think it's a glaive, leaning over it, just scanning the horizon. Every once in a while you hear a rustle in the bushes and the woods. And looking over, you see a lot of it is now burned away and a bit rough. You do see one little Kadama step out, look at you all, and then it slowly fades away from your vision. That's all you see on your watch.
Okay.
Consider getting second watch.
Yeah, I'll do second.
Perception check for me.
15.
As you get up, you now see that James is kind of just pacing through the space at this point. Doesn't really respond to any speaking or you guys moving around. He walks off in the other direction, staring off into the woods. And over the course of an hour or so that you're watching...
Does he
just
leave
stands.
my eyesight?
No.
Okay. Okay.
That's about it. Quiet night at this point. Morning. You guys get up. You find your mother and brother, your mom, as soon as she comes out of the tent and sees you okay, comes running over, grabs you by the shoulders, just, I knew it! Come, let's get some food in you. Everybody.
Absolutely.
She begins to set up a big fire and starts pulling. You see that they've kind of gathered a few animals that look like they've already been a little burned from the night before that she hooks back onto the fire. There's a little stew that she had already going.
Hell yeah.
Bless you.
Gloom walks over to you all and just kind of gives you the nod. A few of the people from the old camp. You see, including the 2 Davids. You see maybe about 5 or 6 other just people that you saw that you helped out. Of the 35 people that you helped bring here, of the extra 50 or 60 that maybe came, it looks like about 10 of them have survived.
I'll ask my mom, what happened exactly when we were gone? You were here. You were no wait.
The
You
rest
were,
of last night?
yeah.
Not much. Once you all went into the woods, they seemed to disperse.
Okay.
Can we find one of the commoners that came back?
Yeah,
Can we ask them what happened when we left
sure.
the other day? While they were still here and we went to the castle?
Yeah, Corrmeryl looks pretty broken up, a bit upset, a bit confused, a little overwhelmed even. But is able to weave a bit of a tale of them all working together to help build up the defenses a bit, knowing that with you all gone would be a perfect opportunity for someone to come and attack. Hello, everybody.
We're back.
Do you guys remember the last thing that you heard before we stopped being real? So we could recap, maybe? What we done?
What do you remember?
I'll tell you what.
Or we just send it and keep going?
We say we just keep going,
Yeah.
and if it's confusing as to where we are,
We can
answer
explain.
questions.
we'll answer questions.
I
So at
told
this
Logan
point,
that-
yeah, you
or
just learned that,
I just told.
LB was...
Oh yeah.
yeah, that
We just learned that LB was slashing people. At least
Yeah.
that's what the commoner remembers.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was our kind of big, strong human paladin type.
Which we
ally.
didn't
Barbarian.
actually. It's
Barbarian.
not like we could see what this commoner.
no.
Right.
So we just
We're
have
just
to go
word
off
of mouth.
what they're telling us. So we don't really
Someone
know
that
for sure.
looked like LB anyway.
Right.
Correct.
That's true.
And I told Baron James that his son Logan died.
Correct.
Great.
He's all sad.
Anything else we want to do here in camp before you?
I want to do a rousing. I want to do a speech. I want to do a William Wallace style speech
To whom?
to everybody at the what is it? Male Allerborb.
Malin Brennanall?
Malin Brennanall.
How are you getting their attention?
Put your hands in the air if you can hear me! Touch your nose if you can hear me! Wiggle your ears if you can hear me! I'm not actually doing that. When I say, hello! Some of you know me, some of you don't. But I know that we've all lost something. We've lost people, we've lost our homes. We've lost something that we can't touch. Here's what we know. Don't touch the vines. If you can avoid them, do it, or else you risk becoming one of them. Avoid the vines, doing fine. Say it with me. Avoid the vines,
The vines.
doing fine. Avoid the vines, doing fine. Avoid the vines, doing fine. I said, I'm sorry for the people that you've lost. Sorry for how burned up you all look. Sorry if you've lost your homes. I've lost a lot, but I know what I'm going to do is I'm going to fight. And avoid the vines.
Doing fine.
Doing fine. Who's with me? I said who's with me.
Yes.
It's just like very emotional, but
Yeah.
also like really ridiculous because Bugsby's actually not good at giving speeches, but he's trying.
Yeah. I
Is anyone not present during this? Like, is anyone like?
No, everyone kind of like turns.
Everyone
and
is.
looks.
I'm gonna tap your shoulder and go, there. We're good.
Wait, who's with me though?
We're good. No, we're with you. Yeah. We're
You gonna fight?
We are gonna fight. They're gonna stay.
Well, you can stay here, but fighting doesn't always mean battling. Fighting means being strong for the people that you've loved and the people that you've lost. And I'll do it. My name is Bugsby P. Cadwallader, and I am the Prince of Emiroth, and I will fight. I will fight for you.
great.
Yeah. Pet.
We're doing like a freeze frame.
No, I was doing a mic drop.
See James give you kind
Didn't
of
do anything for
the nod. Both Bruden and Gloom look to each other a little bit, back to you, and you see Bruden gives you a bow.
She's moved.
Okay. You guys are not.
No.
You don't care.
No.
A couple of commoners kind of like going to their food that Bruden's made and kind of pat you on the shoulder. With you, Your Grace.
Oh.
May I stand up where Bugsby was standing?
Sure.
Give it up for Bugsby, everybody.
It's just like a scattered.
It'd be so sad if I wasn't. It'd be really funny if I wasn't sad right now. Thank you.
You're welcome.
The backdoor butchers, everyone.
Shall we?
I know we should go.
Knox before that says, alongside what Bugsby was going for,
Oh, we're all speaking.
well, no. We need one volunteer to join us in going back into Emiroth.
That's a great idea.
Do you think that's wise? You see, James steps out. Last time we went with you, everyone died.
That is why we're only taking one.
Not all. No.
Yeah, not everyone.
No, none of us died.
If you would like to stay, because you think that's best, that's perfectly fine. And we can only take one. We don't have to. If there's no volunteers, we'll go just the four of us. But we have room for one more.
Can I have either you both can roll a persuasion, or I can
All
have
you.
one of you roll at an advantage?
All you.
Natural 20.
Can't roll any better than that.
And it would be a 30. No, I think it'd be more than
It'd be more than that, I think.
Rousing.
You see everyone kind of look amongst themselves. Back over to you all.
It'd be 32.
If nobody wants to go, that is fine.
I don't think there's a soul among us that wouldn't want to go with you. I fear for the lives of those that stay behind. And you see Gloom starts to take a step forward. Bruden kind of puts her hand on his chest, and she starts to step forward as well.
I give them a... Never mind. Y'all stay here. And I step off and turn to you all.
Yeah.
Looks like Plan B is going to be in effect, y'all. I'll explain on the way.
All right. I do.
Y'all do whatever you need. I'm gonna go wait like at the edge of the town, and I'm just gonna sit with my sword staring at the city.
James, I know you've lost pretty much everything in just a matter of days. Your wife,
Yeah. Sorry.
your son, presumably your other son. I know that these people will be in good hands with Lumynaria's mom. Really still
Bruden.
Bruden and Gloom and the Davids. If you want to come and get some retribution, you should join us. But I also understand if you want to stay.
Tell me you want me to come, and I'll come.
Come.
As the prince commands. And he gathers up his glaive.
Aren't you
his helm.
a prince? Not the prince.
I'm a prince, yeah.
Yeah, everyone. What you've been throwing out these.
Well,
And
he is the Prince of Emerald.
I know. I'm just.
Well,
Aren't
there-
we in
And there
Imra?
aren't really.
Yeah, well, I have two cousins who are also.
I'm just saying.
Well, your mom was the queen. Your uncle technically isn't.
He's not been,
Yeah, so
he's-
technically-
More of
there's
a
a
steward at the moment.
Yeah,
until
so
then.
you technically are the prince.
There's a gap. There's
Yeah.
a little gap there. Did I say the prince or did I say prince?
When, in your
Prince.
big speech, you said the prince. And now I hear the prince.
Actually, I said as my prince. Yeah.
It's my prince.
Yeah.
I don't command you, but I commend you.
Oh,
Welcome.
wordplay.
Thank you.
Let's fight back, shall we?
I do regret Avoid the Vines doing fine, but I think it's a good rhyme to keep people in people's minds. So I probably could have come up with something more clever, but anyway.
On men.
I'm at the edge of the city.
Yeah,
Do
I'm
you want
coming.
to talk to your mom or anything before we go?
No. I'm gonna see her again.
That one.
All right.
Okay, back to Plan A then. All right.
Plan A. Do tell Knox.
Oh, well, we had a scroll that'll teleport 5 people back to that plane of existence. If no one was going to come, I was just going to teleport Ma.
Oh, well, that would have been a very good plan B.
Well,
I think we need Ma. Like we would need to first find Ma to teleport.
well,
him?
if we're going to get and save Ma because he's being captured and we are on the verge of failing,
Yeah.
James might have to stay, but that's why I said Plan B. But we can do Plan A. That's fine too. We just would sacrifice one or the other. We only have 5 slots.
So we should probably tell him to stay then.
It's up to you. I thought Plan B was go, and then now James is here.
I would almost
we can-
assume that just saving Ma would be enough for him to.
And worst case,
Right.
Ma
he's
probably is
useful
not
now.
gonna- Ma's a sea turtle, right? He's not going to come back to the.
Well, yeah, it's more of an escape plan.
Oh, and I see.
And I didn't really want to leave a god, another god.
Yeah.
I'll stay behind.
You're not staying behind.
I could not here, but like, if we're there, in
I'm
the
gonna
sea,
excuse myself from the rest
We're
of the
there in the
campaign.
sea. And we'd be the same
Or I'll stay here in the
Oh,
camp while you guys complete the journey.
Well, we're not leaving you behind, Bugsby.
We can just
No more
it out.
No
Figure
more
out a way.
monsters.
Sure, yeah,
Not
I
a
mean,
real one.
Yeah.
I just had 2 plans.
All right, back.
Onward to
Onwards.
Unodinas.
By the way, in case you want to write it down, because I obviously keep forgetting, word of recall. That's the scroll that you have.
Word of
Very cool.
recall.
Yeah.
Yes, it can jump us back to a point that
You and
it's,
up to
it's a
5
fixed
willing
point.
creatures.
Oh, me and up to 5 willing creatures. So
You and up to 5 willing creatures.
Oh.
Yeah.
so 6.
Yeah.
Oh,
Huzzah!
Plan C.
Plan C it is.
Forward
That's
to a
perfect because
previously
now I don't have to
designated
say anything
sanctuary.
awkward to
Yes.
James.
Like, so I know we had that big rousing moment, but you're gonna have to stay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Onwards.
Well, now it
It
makes
works
that
out, yeah.
that whole thing more like it can still happen. Okay, cool.
Now that it's just the five of us over here, I want to just do like a little huddle. Like, James, thank you for your coming with us. Like, you're going to be a great asset. Can we just let's put our hands in really quick?
You're a butcher now.
Yeah, you're an honorary butcher. Like, we all do our Marlys. Get in here. Do a little teamwork. You know, we're gonna
Yeehaw on 3.
yeehaw. Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Butchers, back doors.
Mothers, keep your back doors.
Butch.
But
Say it with us, James.
Butch some back doors.
Mothers, keep your back doors butch.
Butched.
I looked at Marlys immediately. Continue. Onward. And then I looked at Lumynaria too.
I give you a little fist bump.
God, you know,
I hit him with.
I know we have things to do, but I could use a goddamn drink at a tavern.
Yes, that should
I have ale.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh, right. From a million years ago?
It could be poison. Who knows?
Yeah. It did poison you, right?
One of them did. I have one left. Still in my inventory.
Yeah.
How far is it back to the city from here? It's only like
It's a couple of miles, but
okay.
it doesn't
I'd
take,
also
you know,
really
maybe
like
half
to
an
know if
hour.
if Temple Gnome made it out.
Yeah, we gotta go find out.
Um,
We don't.
Just
That's
me.
what he right. We don't see any like smoke or any, like the city doesn't look like it's being sieged or anything. Correct?
As far as you can tell at the moment.
Okay.
on the map, in the city of Unodinas, I would know my way somewhat around now. I know there's a river that goes through Unodinas, correct?
You're suggesting. a
There is a river, yes.
That goes straight to the-
Brendanall is also right on that same river.
Right. And it goes straight to the docks, correct?
Oh yeah.
I can
So-
swim now.
You can?
You are coming from mainland Brendanall, which is actually more like over here. There is a river that goes all the way through all this area. If you wanted to,
Go straight to the dock.
go straight to the docks.
yeah,
which are
fuck
right
yeah.
over here.
Let's find a boat.
Can we walk? Can we like take the river's edge and see if we can find like a small boat dinghy?
Dingy.
Sure. Easy enough to find a dinghy or two in Firmidel. If you all want to roll a survival check
For
to see if you can find one that seems to be unused, no one near, that you might
Offend?
offend by taking it, and that it's of quality. That
20,
it'll-
21.
21.
Wait, we're all rolling?
Yeah, let's make it a group check.
Oh god. What is this?
Survival.
Survival?
And what did James roll?
What is survival? Wisdom. Oh,
Not well.
15.
James rolled a 6.
Aw, sweet baby angel.
But with a couple of 21s, what'd you roll again?
15.
15, 18?
yes,
Yeah.
yeah, 17,
That's enough
17.
successes. I'd say that's 3 successes. You're able to pretty easily find a few areas, a couple of different dinghies actually that like little rowboats that would do.
Wobbles.
What happened to the music?
Widowy wowboats.
Got to the end of the
The track.
or the whole playlist. Yeah, that you're able to push out into the river, jump in. Are you taking? You find 2. Do you want to take both of them, or you want
Sure.
to just?
We can take both.
Yeah. Perfect. So, how are we splitting up?
I think I want to go with James.
Great. You and James, and then the 3 of you and the other one.
Because he's bigger.
James
Right.
is a little bigger, and he's wearing heavy armor. so-
Right.
Why
Yeah.
don't you swim?
Yeah, I can swim.
Yeah, Bugsby and I'll take one, you take the other, and then you
Okay.
can be our scout, just to make sure that we don't run into any
Okay,
water issues.
So you're scouting ahead then.
sure.
We're not like too far ahead, I just mean like it.
All right. In which case, can I have you roll me some survival?
Unless you think it's a bad idea.
survival check.
I didn't want to make choices for you, I was just suggesting.
terrible idea.
Is that a natural one? Yeah. As you swim through the rivers, you don't see anything up ahead. Actually, sorry, well, you rolled a natural one, right?
Yes.
I was going to say a perception check, actually, because you're checking things out, but doesn't change much. Yeah.
Dirty water, murky water.
Yeah, the water definitely.
So polluted, I'm blinded.
I was actually going to say, that is the big thing that you notice. This water is murky. Brackish, almost. It seems like there's something off with it. You have a hard time breathing in the water, even though you should be able to breathe water easily.
Do you tell us this?
Yeah, I'll swim up and say that something's not right.
Come get in the boat.
Yeah, get in your boat.
Don't be in there. That seems no good.
Unsanitary.
As you paddle down the river, keeping an eye on the edges, you notice that there's almost no one out today. You don't see people wandering through the city. You don't see guards. As you get further into the heart of the city and you come across the bridges, there's not a soul on the bridges. There's no carts out selling goods.
Where was the chapel?
The chapel
Oh,
is actually going to be right in around here, right across the way from Unodinas Castle.
Okay. When we pass that, like once we get to that first bridge, is it possible to see the chapel from the river, or would we have to climb up and out?
There's buildings in the way, so
Okay.
you'd have to come out of your...
I kind of whisper over to Lumynaria, do we want to go check that chapel that you saw? If everyone, quote unquote, went there to refuge, maybe that's where we go first, or do we go to the docks?
I'd say if this is before the docks, we should check it out. But we can be sneaky about it. I can go do a little bit of reconnaissance and like just look and come right back.
Do y'all want to fly up together?
How far is this chapel?
Oh, it's right on the other side of the buildings. Basically, you are right about here, just getting inside the walls of the city. There's a bunch of buildings in the way. The chapel is in this little...
Gotcha.
right in there.
Like 2 blocks.
Yeah, I feel like if you want to check it out.
Do you want to take me with you?
I was gonna say maybe you're. Yeah, I
Better.
should probably have at least one person with me. Get stealthy.
The 3
But
of y'all
I can
stay
also
at the
just.
boat?
James and
also
I
just
can
go-
definitely
Yeah,
stay with the
3
boat.
of you
if-
stay at the boat, and we'll go.
Yeah, I'll stay.
I hook onto your feet.
I don't want to fly in, or
do you want to use your?
shift unless I have to.
Oh,
Yeah.
how long?
Or
has
do you
want to
or do you just want to?
This is the next day.
Yeah. Oh, well, I guess I could do my flying thing. I was just gonna.
Run it. We can run it.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm gonna
Parkour?
I'm just gonna make myself look like Jean.
Oh God.
I'm staying myself. I
Deaf
don't
to
have my.
orcs.
I don't have my
Yeah.
thing
You
anymore.
can't change anyway because
Yeah.
you fed.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why I said I don't
know
have my
what?
thing anymore.
I'm gonna do Jean, but instead of being like blonde, it's gonna be like a dark brown, but basically same face, and she is French Jean, who is very anti-orc, unfortunately.
Are you coming with them? Or
No,
you're
I'm staying in the
behind?
boat. Yeah.
And you said you were trying stealth?
I'm gonna sneak. I mean, you guys can.
I mean,
You can stealth too,
I'll
or you
try.
can just be kind of like inauspiciously following me, or that's not the word. Inconspicuously following.
I mean, I'll just also stealth with you.
Stealth it.
It's not terrible. 15? 14. Sorry.
21.
21. As you go walking through these streets, you see that it's fairly empty. And the first thing you notice is that the vines that you saw in Unodinas Castle have spread out into the streets out here. Just starting to go towards the temple here. You hear a little bit of chatter from inside. People kind of mumbling to each other. You see that there are like boards up on the windows so you can't really see in. But there's no one around outside.
Does it seem like there's any entrance, like through the rooftop or like a chimney, anything of the
Yes,
sorts?
with my passive perception of 20.
Nothing you can see from the ground.
Is there a door?
This is a tall building. There is a door. You're going to the front door, or will there's be a?
Is there a back?
There's a back door.
Should I go
You are
in?
the back door
Yeah,
butchers,
we are.
right?
Should I go in?
We should go in.
Yeah. Back door?
Back door.
Back door.
Alright. We just knock?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, go for it.
I'll do it like a shave and a haircut, 2 bits style knock on the back door.
You hear? What?
Please, let us in. We need refuge. There are 3 of us. We are avoiding the vines. I'm being French, Jean.
No, I know.
Jean.
I understand.
Jean. Why are you looking at me like that?
Why is there 3 of us?
Because there are 3 of us.
That's just me and
Stay
you.
behind.
Oh, you did?
I'm at the
Yes.
boat.
Yeah.
I'm at the boat. I was
We're like, who else is there?
I was like,
Clearly not fully hearing what I think I'm listening to. Sorry. I'm addled from avoiding the vines. There are 2 of us.
You see,
Please.
or you hear a clanking of keys and things. The door opens. Quickly! Come on!
I hop in.
Yeah, me too.
Who's in charge?
The priest kind of points over to the side. You see a few priests kind of like wandering through the space trying to help people out, but there's one at the far end, a elderly gnomish gentleman.
Mr. Grimson?
C'est magnifique.
You're gonna head over.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
As you head over to him, he turns and looks to you all. Says,
Mr.
I feel
Grimson.
like I've met you all before.
I say maybe you have, and thieves can't. In my little French accent.
He has a symbol of my mom's symbol on his cloak, yes?
He does. He has.
I kind of point to it and I'm like, yeah, I'd say we're pretty acquainted.
I would say so as well. Bjorn?
Maybe we should have a chat.
Maybe we should. Come with me.
We go.
I want to see if I can. Does he vibe trustworthy?
Go ahead and roll an insight check. While you do, this building is like almost like a large tower going up about 5 stories of just empty space towards the top. At the far back of it, you do see a very similar tableau of all of the Neolesian gods, with Othim at the center, the different gods kind of surrounding him in his chair. And each god also has a giant, probably 20-foot tall statue going down a corridor. Each god has its own corridor, going 7 kind of splitting ways out. What'd you roll?
9.
9? Seems pretty trustworthy.
Nox. Do you think we should get the others before we pursue this? We should talk to him for a second, yes, but we should go get the
We
others?
shouldn't be long. We should
No.
tell them while we're here and then get back to them
Yes.
as soon as we can.
Yes, perhaps we can persuade him to come with us.
No, he
No?
needs to stay here.
Okay.
He's the reason those vines are staying out of here.
Oh.
At least is what I presume.
Oh.
He kind of leads you down Othim's corridor a little bit before turning back around. Yes? What can I do for you?
Well,
Well,
we've come to help with the Earl's situation.
we shall have.
So you know about the vines? Or
I've heard the
Yeah.
vine's doing fine. Am I right?
Yeah. Have you heard of Nayda? Don't listen to her.
I haven't actually.
Well, Nayda is a false god. That is the one controlling these vines. And she's trying to take over. To sum it up for you.
What was your impression of where the vines come from if you did not know of Nayda?
They seem to be coming from the castle.
That's true.
I thought maybe it's had something to do with the Duke.
He's involved,
He's highly involved.
if to say the least. We
It got one of my parishioners.
Very sorry to hear that.
It's gotten a lot of our companions as well.
Agreed.
I'd be careful out there.
Oh, we are very careful, but
We are. We have a few compatriots waiting for us in the river, and we're going down to the dock to see if there's something we can do about what's happening there as well. The vines at the moment seem to be held off. I presume that is your doing.
Well.
Or Grandpa's, you know.
blessed be Othima.
It's a long story.
Perhaps. And he touches you. It's up to you as well. It's a little guy, so it's maybe
He's eyesight with me.
He's actually a little
Shorter than me?
Wow.
Amazing.
He's maybe
This is a first.
maybe like 2 foot 3 inches. Little guy. Kind of it's up to you, and he reaches up and gets you maybe about at the hip. He goes, "It's safe out there. The people that got touched by these things, they seem to change."
They do. Their eyes glow gold. Mind control type
You have
things.
seen it?
I seen it. Yes.
Avoid the vines, stay fine. Is
That's
what we
right.
like to say.
Sometimes if
Yes,
you
that's something similar.
beat the shit out of your friends, they will stop being possessed.
Yeah, if you see anyone, their eyes turn gold, if you knock them unconscious, that should come to. But
It's a very tricky game you play.
Before you go,
Oh,
you seem to be different.
yeah, I've been told.
No, I don't mean. I wonder. Have you been touched by the vines?
Perhaps, yeah. A time or two.
And you're still you?
Oh yeah, as long as your mental fortitude is strong enough, you can fight it off. To be honest, most of these commoners don't stand a chance.
I heard people who said that these vines came from a few different places.
what did they say?
If you could help us, I can keep them from coming inside this building, but I can't do much else than that.
Right.
Keep doing it, and we will do our part.
Please,
Sounds good.
We.
We'll take care of it. Y'all stay safe.
you as well.
Vive la resistance.
God,
Touch the vines, you'll be fine.
don't touch the vines.
Avoid the vines, doing
Avoid
fine.
the vines.
Yeah, just don't touch them, you're doing fine.
It seems as though you'll have everyone in the city that's still around here. If y'all don't hear, my name is Knox.
No,
This
Jean.
is Joan. We have a few others, James, Marlys, and Lumynaria. If you don't hear those names come to your door, keep it shut.
We'll do our best.
Sounds good.
Parfait. Off we go.
Off we go. Back to our friends.
Go back to the.
Yeah, do we need to stealth back?
I will not stealth back.
Up to you.
No, I'll just walk with you.
Yeah, because there's no one to stealth from.
As you
That's true.
continue down the water, as you see it beginning to turn almost like a murky, brownish, greenish color
Ew.
as you get closer and closer to the docks. And once the river begins to open up into the ocean, you see that the ocean itself is almost black. The smell of rotting fish is overwhelming. You can see just fish kind of floating in the water. Seaweed seems to have shriveled up and is floating off, pushed up to the sides of the river and up onto the sand of the beaches. And as you head out a little bit further, you see the Wyld Fortune docked at the base of a group of warehouses. And you see a little bit of movement from up on those docks of people kind of wandering out, grabbing a couple of things, coming back in. How close are we getting?
Is there anyone on the ship? Like, are they going from the docks to the ship?
The ship doesn't seem to have anybody, at least on the deck. But there is an under.
Yeah, it's a good size.
Yeah, where the rowers would be, and then underneath that, there's another like storage containing.
But these are the first people we've actually seen walking
out and
around.
about, yeah.
I would also like, if we're at the end of the river, I don't want to go into the ocean. I'd like to get off my boat where the dock is.
Sure.
Like, I'd like to get on land. If the water is black, I'm not gonna go deeper.
No.
This
I don't
whole
wanna do
area,
that.
essentially, there is a landmass coming out this way, protecting this whole area. The way that they have these docks set up is essentially a big boardwalk that goes out over the sandy areas, with docks coming out from those.
Yep.
The Wyld Fortune is docked against one of those. There is a whole section underneath it.
Which one is it?
Pretty close to the river, I'd say. It's this
Okay.
one right here.
And it goes all the way out to where the ship is, or does it stop about there?
Yeah, no, sorry. This ship is just showing.
Oh,
this
okay,
is
got it.
water.
Got it.
No, this ship is. It's more like one of
In
these
the
little
dock.
ships.
Heard.
Yeah, I mean, we could try to sneak. I mean, or at least get a better vantage point.
Sure. So you guys are getting out of your boat.
I'm definitely getting out. Yeah, me and James would get out of.
What are we all
our
doing?
boat.
Are you
I'm
guys
gonna
getting
get out of
as
the
well?
boat to.
Yeah.
From what we know, right? The ship was stolen, but maybe Baron got it back.
We haven't seen Baron.
We have not seen Bear.
Not seen Baron yet. No.
Do we know a way to get in touch with him?
We saw him
A while
a
back.
while back.
And he said he'd meet us back at
Yeah.
the dock.
At the castle. So we saw him.
Yeah, but he said he'd meet us back at the dock.
Yeah.
Do I recognize anyone from the docks as crew that I would know?
Roll a history check.
Oh, 20, but
20.
dirty.
Almost like you are. As you think back and try to remember, you feel like you were remembering something from another life. As you begin to tap in a little bit to the history of this actual version of reality. And you recognize some of the people out there as Pyria's crew. And it kind of clicks for you that for the last 20 years you would periodically come upon her.
Yeah.
That her crew would come and find you wherever you were and attack your ship, and every time you're able to fend them off.
Wait, which means I didn't kill her.
Yeah, you didn't kill her.
Correct. We knew that.
I know. But
But you still remember killing her.
yeah,
From the old life.
I don't know.
I would like to stealth.
I too would like
Yeah.
to stealth.
Can I get a group stealth check?
Ooh, natural 20.
Nice.
18.
19.
15.
Nice. Oh wait, he's in heavy
He has
armor.
disadvantage. Yeah.
Not as nice. 2 for James.
Nat 20
Yeah.
cancels that, obviously.
Ooh, can I help? Can I actually help him though with my disguise kit?
Not with a disadvantage, no.
Okay.
Not for stealth.
Okay.
As you begin to sneak in, you find a bunch of crates and barrels, things kind of all around. You get in a little bit closer, and you see people coming with what looks like little potted plants of Nayda's vines.
Oh, God.
And bringing them inside the warehouses. And as they do, one of the doors opens, and you see inside a woman in just like very big, regal-looking pirate garb. The big coat with like the almost like the big leathery-looking thing with the things.
Yep.
Words.
No, I got you.
Big pirate hat with a feather that goes up like that. Long, black, oily hair that seems to be dripping.
I want that hat.
And as she
You deserve that.
turns, you hear her, or you see her start to smell the air and turns to look through that open door straight at you. You see her leathery gray skin, like part of it seems to be peeling off, has barnacles going down the side, as someone you don't recognize stares down in your general direction, and you just get the gut feeling that this is Pyria as the door shuts. And that's where we're going to go ahead and end the session tonight.
Oh!
Thank you all so much for dealing with
Yeah.
all the technical issues.
So many.
Thank you.
But yeah, hope you all had a great time and have a fantastic night. We'll see you all next week, next Tuesday.
Next
where we get to do
Tuesday.
it all over again.
Yeah.
Good night, everyone.
Have a great night.
Good night. Sleep
Good
tight. Remember, avoid the vine, stay fine.
Thank you.